Okay, bear with me. Let me turn this off. Okay, okay. Well, my haircut is horrible, but that's it's not exactly necessary for the casting, is it? Okay, so I see the people already in the lobby, so we should get the draft going very soon. I'll share my screen in a second with the draft itself. Let me see. Yeah, everyone is in the lobby. Let me just. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I have all the OPGGs of the guys since I've never. I did play for Synergize Dawn once when I filled for them a couple months ago when the team was still forming. But in order to understand the players a bit more, I just looked over their OPGG. And when it comes to good She-Hawk crankers, I see that they haven't won a game yet, which is a bit unfortunate. And I see that their players are like flipping back and forth between roles. There are subs playing today. Um, so yeah, uh, it's it's more of a honorable match for them just to get a win on the board, right? And for Synergize Dawn, it's more about winning so that they'll get the second place in the group and maybe get an easier game in the playoffs, right? The higher you get, technically you should be against a weaker team, but we're gonna see about that. There are some strong teams in the other divisions, in the other groups. I wanted to say, so getting that second place would be the go-to scenario, right? And of course, without being overly mean toward Gucci Hawk Crankers, while losing to the bottom team, which is 0-5, not ideal, right? Uh, I did look over the OPGGs of the guys. So yeah, for Synergize Dawn, Gremlin, definitely the top guy, right? Top elo. There are some gold players in here. The support is gold, jungle is gold, and one sub is gold, but he's not playing today, so that's beyond the question. And on the other team, there's one gold guy, four plat guys, one emerald guy. I think this guy is ADC, but again, they swap between players, so it's a bit difficult to tell. And yeah, so let me see. Let me mute myself on my phone because since I don't have a second monitor, I'm just running everything from here, right? Our draft. So this should be starting shortly. Mm, 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 mm. Wait. Mm, yeah. Okay. Let me just play this for you guys, right? This is way too loud. Holy shit. Okay. So yeah, I did see that the ADC was playing Samira. On Synergize Dawn, I remember they do play. The jungler plays Lilia. The top laner plays a really good Mundo. So maybe a Mundo ban will be coming in. On the side of Cranker, yeah, that's the Lilia ban. I hate the champion. The champion is so hard to pin down with the added move speed. And recently it was buffed, as far as I remember. A math ban. Yorick, yeah, the top laner, huge Yorick player, right? Obviously, the champ tends to be the higher you get on the ladder, the worse the champ becomes. It's a bit easier to shut him down. Rumble, very strong side laner, good split pusher, and has the tremendous impact in the team fight with the ultimate. The Equalizer, as far as I remember, the name was. He had a long period when he was a jungler, but harder to play since he had to min-max your energy usage, right? Your heat, in order to make the most out of the jungle clear. But maybe this could be a Ryze top lane, pairing up against the Rumble, trying to use that extra range for the advantage. That's just a standard jungler, Xin Zhao, right? Nothing interesting. This is not Dilo picking A to Z champions, doing A to Z challenge in Div 3, right? As people suggested in the looking for team chat. Yeah, always strong pick, Syndra. Into Xin Zhao, I imagine they're gonna pick something cringe like, you know, Jarvan, Sejuani, these kind of staples in the jungle. Nothing out of the ordinary here, I would imagine. Are you ever gonna see it? There are some people playing Gragas, believe it or not. They do play a top lane. I did see a Gragas jungle as well. I don't think in Division 3 though. In the higher divisions, there are some great Gragas players. I'll look at the when we will have a break between games. I'll look at the games, different divisions, the match history, and see whether there were any Gragases. How am I doing? I had a job interview today. I feel good about it. Maybe I'll be working in an investment bank. We will see. We will see. Fingers crossed. Okay, Galio Xin, very strong combo, very easy to execute as well. If game goes long enough, the Rai is gonna do some tremendous damage with a great front line of Xin and Galio. Swain, I did see there was a guy who played. Yeah, there's a guy who plays a lot of Swain. Well, 10 games being a lot. There are some monstrous win rates on some of these players, but I'm not gonna show them on both teams. Like some people below 40%, below 50. It's a lot. It's a lot. But ranked is a terrible mode, right? So can't really blame him for playing 15 games and striking out, going straight into normals. Okay, Jinx, Swain, Seraphine ban. So 3 support bans on the side of Synergize Dawn, and no support bans on the side of good She-Hulk Crankers. What do they need? They have a good they have a good front line, so maybe something like a Xayah would be good here. I know they play it. That guy plays Samira. He does play Xayah. Ezreal. He plays everything really. Thresh. Okay, a blind Thresh. Not something I was expecting, but to each their own. So they're very much playmaking support. You can really tell a bad Thresh from a good Thresh. A bad Thresh gets reported by 9 people in the lobby, and a good Thresh gets added by the whole lobby instead. Aphelios definitely gonna be vulnerable to these Xin gangs and Thresh hooks. If he does a misstep, the champion just falls like a pile of cards, right? Rel, okay. They do have the Equalizer Jarvan ult Rel ult combo. Or a Braum. Braum doesn't really block anything, so I like Rel more. Yeah, Rel definitely a better pick here. Nyla, not picked very often. A lot of people still don't know what their abilities do, including me. I know that her passive gives her extra levels, and she has a Yasuo wind wall built in. But going with something more standard and Ezreal, very safe. I do think the Nyla might be struggling into this team, so Ezreal definitely. Yeah, okay. Xayah, fine too. As I said, strong hyper carry with the frontliners of Xin and Galio. Let me say extreme. Which draft do I like? Which draft do you like more, Lumpy? I think Synergize is a bit easier to play. Stronger lanes. Galio is a bit passive, but should be fairly uneventful. Syndra versus Galio. If that Rise gets online, it's gonna be rough for the side of Synergize Dawn. And again, they are 0-5 in the previous matches, so I am not I'm not expecting great things from this game, but maybe, you know, some of these teams do upsets, and when they don't need to play whatsoever, they find a way to win. So we shall see. Red side draft. Yeah. You like red side draft? I mean, again, Galio Zinzao, very easy to execute, but if their Rise or Zaya are too behind, they have no damage. So, could be a bit rough. The laner bathroom. Yeah, we should get into the champ select soon. Wait, that guy's D3? Hold on a second. Oh, flex. Okay, so the fake mode. Got it. These people swap around roles. So this guy goes support. Sometimes this guy goes support. This guy goes mid. It's a bit difficult to predict where these players go. But let's look at the OPGGs real quick. I remember... Yeah, we have 42% here, right? 46% here. And I remember there was one more. No, I said 2 people would be below. Yeah, and there was another guy below 50%, right? Definitely not ranked people. I remember one person was playing just normals. I believe that guy. Yeah. I mean, that's honestly base. Just playing League for the love of the game. Having fun. Unheard of. Montage predictions. Yeah, I mean, I'm all for the like flash hooks on Thresh. Flash hook and a lantern behind someone, the jungler, right? But seeing how these players aren't exactly like, this is a gold Thresh, gold 4 Thresh, not most played, maybe last season. But I'm not expecting great things. Hopefully, I'll be wrong. I love being wrong when it comes to these things because again, it's a very fun champion to watch. I'm just being realistic, you know. Did you do karate today, Lampy? Or was it more of a slow day with Baldur's Gate?
You don't have to be afraid of me.
Yeah, we're gonna hopefully get through this draft very quickly, the champ select, and get into the game in 2.5 minutes, as far as I remember was the timer for the replay, right? Did go karate. I'm doing my your own class. Okay. How many people were in the class, if I can ask? And how long is it? Like 1 hour, 2 hours, right? Is the class? $13. Okay. What are the ages of people? Give or take? Are these like teenagers, adults, little kids? I used to train Aikido back in the day, and I remember nothing. I just remember counting in Japanese a little bit, like ich, ni, san, shi, and that's about it.
Come on. What's the worst that could happen?
2 separate 1 hour, I say. All ages. That's fine. I mean, okay. Does it actually teach self-defense? Or is it more like, you know, just funny looking poses? Or backflips on the mat? Wait, let me swap to the camera just a second. I don't want to show the Discord. Oh yeah, it was just a link. Okay, so we should be getting to the game soon. With the both, honestly. Some good stuff, some monsters. Yeah, that's what I thought. But do you know the difference between karate and aikido, perhaps? Because I know there's like karate, judo, aikido, karate, tsunami. And these are the 4 I know that originate from Japan, I believe, and maybe some some monks. No, the tsunami one originates from Himalayan monks, right? I think so. From Tibet. There's too many. Yeah, that's what I think. There's too many, but uh, if you really want good self defense, I think the Mossad self defense class would be great. Like what was it, Krav Maga? I think it was like um, injure your enemy as much as possible in the shortest amount of time. I believe was the goal of Krav Maga. Not with the lore. You don't know the lore? Ah, that's very unfortunate. You should read up on it. Yeah, it's very practical, isn't it? That's why Mossad. I mean, I swear it is for Mossad, right? Krav Maga is the Israeli self defense classes for the army. I think so at least. I'm not an expert, of course. I never attend any self defense classes for that matter. I mean, in my life. I already told you this, but I only got jumped like once by an ex-con that got out of prison. He didn't beat me up or anything. He just asked for some money for the liquor, and I said I don't have any money. He pulled out my wallet, and there was like huge amount of money inside, but he just pulled one bill and said this is for lying, and walked away. The robber is listening? Yeah, for sure. There's many robbers in this stream, I'm sure. Many shoplifters, robbers, just the creme de la creme. Those are my viewers, you know? Only criminals. But I don't mind. A viewer is a viewer, you know? I don't judge at all. Yeah, Giga Chat for sure, right? He just wanted to teach me a lesson. Just never lie. Just said, yeah, I have 2,000 in the bank, in my wallet for that matter. I just won't give you any. What are you gonna do about it? No, where I grew up, it wasn't exactly. It's like a meme city in Poland that people used to frown upon because it had the best crime rate. The reasoning for that was that after the foundries closed down and the mines, the unemployment shut up, and there was just a lot of alcoholics in the street, some drug abuse, just some poverty here and there. That's why crime rate shut up a bit. But it wasn't that bad, you know. People tend to exaggerate, which is a standard in Poland, you know, exaggerating, pretending to know what you're talking about, being an expert in every single field. That's just us, and every day, you know. I didn't see the cameras. Yeah, I didn't see the cameras. It was all a YouTube experiment. The guy wasn't actually an ex-con. He was just a YouTuber. He was an influencer teaching me a lesson. All right, the game should be starting right now. Yeah, that diamond border looks good. I wish I was diamond, you know. Okay, let me do this before I forget. So, was it Control Shift Z and zoom out? Perfect. Professional streamer. And now I'm supposed to speed it up as well in a second so that I'm not behind. Keep wishing. Yeah. I mean, I hate League. I hate playing solo queue when I'm actually genuinely trying to win. If I'm just trying to have fun, the game is great, but the moment I'm trying to win, it's just not fun anymore. I'm just hating my every single second playing the game. Same here, yeah. That's why I'm trying to get back into streaming and actually stream the games I like. Single player games, PlayStation 2 games, PlayStation 3, you know, the thing which I was trying when I was on the parental leave. Hopefully I'll be able to get back to it now, you know? Okay, so it is Rise top lane after all. The guy who was playing support now plays top lane. The Windman Go Boom guy. Unk? Okay, I never got to play PS2 games, right? It was just not my time. So I'm trying to experience that now. Is that so bad? Don't need to call me an unk already, you know? Okay, I don't imagine if that Thresh is him, we're gonna see some huge action bot lane. I just don't think he's him. I'm sorry. You get it? Yeah, thank you, Lumpy. Thank you for being so understanding. Hey, losing. Well, he does have a pot still to rise, but early game, I imagine he's gonna be struggling. Okay, some action in the bot lane. That Rel doesn't seem happy with these trades so far. Okay, the Galio with his magic shield should be winning these early trades into Syndra. Thank you for the thanks. No problem, man. Okay, their Rise really is getting cooked top lane. Might be just a rank diff, but we will see. No mana. Okay, the guy seems to be very dead. Flashing into death. Very unfortunate. Well played nonetheless, despite the rank difference in top lane. Gremlin probably the best player on the side of Synergize Dawn, as I recall. Okay, the Thresh whiffing, flash in. Can't say I agree with the choice, but probably gonna get 2 summoners from the Zaya. Thresh, okay, Thresh missing. Sadly, did not pull the Jarvan into turret range. Okay, their Rise is gonna just keep getting cooked by the what's it called? Let me check. The Flame Spitter. Yeah. The junglers, Xin full clearing for now. Doesn't really have anything to do. He could definitely pay a visit top lane, since that Rise, if he dies one more time, he will not be able to touch a minion, I'm afraid. Maybe with some random auto attacks and Qs here and there, but Rumble should be able to freeze the wave eventually. And just use RNM whenever he walks up to the wave. By the way, Lumpy, do you think that camera is fine where it is? I think it's not out of place, really. And maybe having it there is just a nice addition to the stream, you know? Looking at my ugly dome. Okay, let me make sure... Yeah, let me speed it up for a second. Yeah, and now I'm at the live. Okay, these trades not looking great for the Syndra. Their win con is just strong team fights with Galio and Xin ulting in. However, if their Rumble's equalizer gets crazy, we're gonna have a problem. Okay, Thresh lending a good hook, but okay, that was disgusting. Shame on you. Getting room prison under turret. Make the stream our streamer. Yeah. Without it, it's kind of empty now. Okay, Thresh going in. Okay, scoring a goal. That was horrible from the Thresh. I'll pretend I did not see that. Oh my god. Okay. So, Rumble making a horrible play top lane. It happens though. It happens to everyone, right? However, a Rise getting a kill early game is gonna bite off. If you give him a hand, he's gonna chew off an arm, I believe was the saying. The Thresh, okay, he may go like 0-5 in lane, but as long as he gets good hooks afterwards, he will still get a redemption, you know? That's what happens with these hook champions. Happens specifically to the best of us. Could have said it better myself. Okay, Rel taking a stroll mid lane. Not sure what the roam was. Grubs haven't spawned yet, I believe. Let me check. Yeah, Grubs not on the map yet. Did not place a ward, so I'm not sure what was the goal there. But okay, Thresh looking for that huge play, getting double stunned instead. Excuse me. Yeah, that Rise starting to hurt. Has that extra health. Okay, flashing in to flash for flash. Since that Xin is fairly useless, using his flash to bait out another summoner. Pretty good use of his time. Whenever I pick Xin, my whole team ints, and I feel really sad because I can't carry the game. Hopefully I can get back on the horse, start playing next split. We will see. Or I'll just be casting all games. Since I love watching League, I just hate playing it. And watching other people get mad, that's just much better, isn't it? Okay, Thresh looking for the play. Okay. Missing a very easy hook. Criminal. These hooks are not landing whatsoever. Basically, Stevie Wonder cosplaying on Thresh. You know that guy? It's like a famous jazz man who was blind. Doesn't watching it make you want to play sometimes? Like, okay. I have many Smurfs, right? I have 4 Smurfs. When I'm playing on the Smurfs, losing is fine. It's just terrible when I'm playing on my main. Okay, very good play from the Rel. Cost her life, unfortunately. But that Aphelios would have been 100% dead if she didn't flash in. The support lives matter. I think that Aphelios is very dead. No flash, no barrier. Still has ult. Okay, that Thresh missed again. And the Galio is very dead. Yeah, okay, well played from the Aphelios. Thresh still has ult. Missed another hook. That pick is not working out. I'm sorry. Maybe something more straightforward, like a Nautilus with a big-ass hitbox would be something more up his alley. Gold, only half a K ahead for the Synergize Dawn. That bot lane, 2 kills for the ADC. Okay, you're running the wrong way, but still has his flash. No ultimate. Ultimate for ultimate. That Rumble cannot really 1v1 the Rise anymore. Once he completes the Road of Ages, it's gonna be a done deal, I'm afraid. Let's look at the gold. It basically even, mid heavily, almost 1k for the Syndra. And other lanes basically even. I mean, Galio is only there for the to be an old bot and just stun some people on his way in, you know. So can't really blame him for being behind in lane. Looks like a very dead Galio. Okay. No ult for the Jarvan. Eats a whole Syndra ultimate instead. I don't know what the Xin Zhao doing. I mean, dying is cool. Yeah, very dead. I don't know what that was. That was very ambitious, but the damage is just not there. It's a Bruiser with a Tiamat and a Galio with only a Mar. So I'm not sure what the goal was there. There's gonna be first Drake for the side of Synergize Dawn. That mistake costing the Drake. Costing Gucci Honkers the Drake. Yeah, without a Rise, I don't see how they can win team fights effectively. Since Galio is gonna be full tank, Thresh gonna hit hooks, and Xin is gonna be just there for the ride, you know? Just to knock someone up, block some damage. Okay, TP to let Xin die. That's something I would have thought of, but he may still die. Okay, I was about to say. It was a pretty strange engage from the Rise, baiting his Zin in, but to each their own. A kill is a kill nonetheless. Can he buy Wrath of Ages? I think he can buy Wrath of Ages. Okay, completely missing the QE, but it doesn't really matter. Should be a very dead Rise. A good gank nonetheless. Very random kills this game. Just things are just happening. There isn't really a clear goal. Things are just happening, which is fine. I'm not complaining. All right, from half a K gold lead now to 2K gold lead. Let's see if that Thresh can hit any hooks. The answer is no, he cannot. That Xin pick not really panning out unless it's more about picking it from Nilsa. But based on the games I've seen, okay, hooking a caster, getting minions is very important. Very good dodge from the Xayah, and Rel is very dead. I don't think that should be a kill. No kill top lane. That Thresh very dead. And Xayah flashes to safety. Yeah, should be safe. I am not liking the way that this Thresh is playing, I already said, but I really think we should put him on either an Enchanter or something easier to land the skill shots with for the second game and possible third game if they somehow claw their way back in. These team fights can definitely still go either team's way. Then again, Synergize Dawn have a way easier draft, more straightforward. And they just have more damage across the board on their champion. The call soon to be cashed in. Okay, that gold lead is getting... Okay, 1v1 bot lane. And it just a straight up 1v1 kill. Very well played for the Xayah. Okay, can he hit a melee hook? That is the question. Doesn't go for it. I respect it. Not wasting the cooldown. 4-0-0 Xayah. Very well played thus far. It is their main win condition, having the Xayah fed. Next objective is spawning when? 1 minute 20 seconds. Okay, that's when we can see the next big team fight, I would imagine. It's both teams want to utilize these Drakes to the best of their ability. Okay, Thresh can still place his ultimate, you know? It's not the end of the world. Can exactly miss the ultimate, right? Okay, is he going to go for a play? Probably not. I did see he was mainly playing top lane. So a top laner picking a Thresh for no reason, I can't say I agree with the choice. And again, it's easier to die on enchanters because they're lower HP. So you'll see what he picks up second game. Is there a hook going to happen? No, jungler is walking bot lane since the Drake is spawning. My throat is still killing me. Wait, okay. Rise making his way mid lane, and nothing happens. Okay, Thresh is dead again, and Xayah's shutdown goes towards the Jarvan, I want to say. Very strange that they did see Jarvan on Vision, I believe. Okay, Rumble just casually winning a 2v1, rather a 1v3. This is disaster for the side of Gucci Hawk Crankers. Should be second Drake going towards Synergize Dawn. I don't like calling games early, but based on what I've seen thus far, I don't see Gucci winning this game unless it goes very long. And that Rise and Zaya can get more online than they got thus far. What do you think they could have picked? What do you think they could have picked mid lane instead of Galio to have more damage? Unless, since the guy is gold, they just want to give him an easy lane and just be utility, you know? I don't really know what does he play. The turret falling. First turret gold, always nice to have, right? Okay, it seems to support DC. Possibly a pause happening? No pause? Okay, I was about to say. Stop DCing. I would love to eat some chips on the side, but I haven't really eaten anything outside of breakfast, so that probably would be terrible for my stomach, right? How are you enjoying this game thus far? Not really eventful, right? Not many things happening. Many misplays happening on the side of Gucci Hawk Crankers, so I do see why they are 0-5. I don't want to be overly harsh, it's the first time I'm seeing them, but the support, definitely not it. Maybe swap between top and support again to rectify it, or just give him something easier. Nah, I'm not gonna be chewing into the mic, you know? That seems like bad streaming etiquette. What kind of chips do you like, Lumpy? My favorite are red paprika Lays. Definitely my best choice. And if you put some ice cream with them, this is just perfection. Okay, the game should be starting shortly. It poops itself whenever a pause happens. There we go. Ice cream, yeah, bro. Like the cookies and cream ice cream with the red paprika chips is just the best thing ever. Just try it, and you just mix the salty and spicy with the sweet. It's the best combination. Come on, people eat cucumbers with what was it? Whipped cream, you know, or not whipped cream, with honey. Okay, hitting a hook on the tank, but a hit is a hit. Rel should be dead, but they're blowing their load on the tank. It is disaster. Everyone is dead. Could be an ace even. No, the Gallia is bot lane. Yeah, that Rumble seems to be unstoppable. Perfect KDA from the side of Synergize's jungler. Despite being gold, he's a pretty good Jarvan Wukong player. You know, these kind of standard competitive, semi-competitive junglers. Like spicy? No, they don't. They do. They really fit together. You've never... okay, have you ever tried it? If you haven't tried it, you cannot criticize it. I'm sorry to say. You get these crazy 1v1 going bot lane. It's anyone's game at this point. Liar? I am no liar. I would never lie, in fact. Okay, flashing in for nothing, it seems. It was just a jump scare. Granted, you don't really eat a lot, right? You don't really experiment with your food. Neither do I, because I eat the same thing every day, but... Okay, then Zen seems to be very dead to the burn. Oh, no, never mind. It seems like me on Zen, for real, you know? Are we diving a Galio? What's your favorite food, Lumpy, actually? Because I remember for Simon, it was the Asian thing, right? The Katsukeri, but I don't remember what was it for you. Okay, maybe the shutdown going toward. Okay, a shutdown going towards Zaya. Very good, very good. A bit careless on the side of J4. Hey, don't knock it till you try it, you know? There is a reason why a lot of people like mixing sweet with spicy and salty. It just goes really goes really well together. Once I do some shopping, I'm gonna actually start making, start diving into the Arabic kitchen. You know, seems very interesting. I have a book for it. I just don't have the ingredients for now. There's like Arabic mint for example, like dried Arabic mint, and some like pomegranate juice. What was it? A lot of juices that you use in the kitchen, you know, or some specific vinegar, that kind of thing. So once I buy it, I'm gonna actually try these new things. Duck with noodles, okay, okay. I mean, duck is fairly expensive food, but who can say no to such a great investment banker like you, right? Or not investment banker, but Wolf of Wall Street, I want to say. Okay, huge team fight happening, and Zin just dies for free. Has no damage at this stage of the game, losing by a whole item. And the Windman go boom is about to go boom. These team fights are very hard to watch, but the gold is still 3.5k. Third Drake. Not great CSing, apart from Syndra. These waves dropping for the top laners. They are just trying to play for their team, but since there are supposed to be split pushers, the wave management is supposed to be on a bit higher level. But they're winning. They have kills, so who am I to judge, you know? She's reminding me of the stupid wolf meme from League that Simon kept doing, just awooing everywhere. After making a bad play, I believe was the meme, right? Okay, is there any way for good She-Hawk crankers to get back on the horse? That Zin just does nothing. I'm sorry. It's just, it doesn't provide the same thing that the Jarvan does in the comp. Since they're two behind, both the jungler and the mid, it just doesn't really provide anything. The Xin Zhao and Galio combo, right? Unless the games goes like stupidly long and Xayah and Ryze can just blow up whoever. Okay, great play, and yeah, it's just that easy. He hits a hook, had 5 deaths, but it just doesn't matter. But he gets a double kill, unfortunately. He earned those kills, you know. Okay, ease nothing, and the Jarvan just dies just like that. What's happening? I don't know. It just diff 3 things, I guess. People just dying for no reason, and they're eyeing Baron. Rumble doesn't have Equalizer. Syndra still has her ultimate. They can probably just blow it up. The Galio is gonna die. And can they get the Baron? Okay, that almost... that smite was really terrible. But Rumble did. Let's see if they can actually survive with the Baron. the Ryze incredibly dead. Oh, or is he? He's not. Uses his phase rush to get to safety. Okay, so Gold actually still behind despite getting Baron. The Zin's still useless, unfortunately. It was just Thresh making some great plays, I gotta say. First 20 minutes, terrible. But maybe he can show something worthwhile in this last game to split. Because they're not making playoffs, right? Going 0-5. They're trying to make a name for themselves, getting one kill, one win on the board, and winning the first game would definitely be a huge ego boost for the remainder of this series. However, it may go. Hopefully, the pause gets resolved soon. I might as well eat these chips, you know. Just a few. Because I'm incredibly hungry. Alright. No more. Okay, I'm not gonna pull up with the ice cream. I have to go downstairs, scoop it out. Oh, wait, no, actually I ate it all. I have to buy more. I ate it all yesterday during my midnight binge with the chips and ice cream. And somehow, despite eating like that, I cannot gain weight. Very unfortunate. I'm just stuck on the same weight for the past 10 years, I want to say. Okay, that pause taking a bit long. If it goes any longer, I might die of old age. It is unfortunate. I love my ice cream. I would actually kill for some KFC right now. Not with ice cream. Just to be clear. I'm not that insane to eat hot wings with ice cream. But I do not use any sauces, actually. I just eat plain all hot wings. 15 of them, right? Sometimes 18. The most I've ever eaten was 30. But I deliberately didn't eat anything for 2 days. Because it was supposed to be a celebratory bucket of hot wings after I got into the university that I wanted. So I just didn't eat for 2 days, and my hunger accumulated to a level of 30 hot wings. I almost puked at the end, but it was well worth it. Popeyes, on the other hand, I did try it, obviously many times, since it came to Krakow, and it is a bit too interesting. There's a bit too many spices, so it is a party for my tongue and my mouth in general. It just gets old a bit quick. These spices just melt together and your mouth is just burning. You can't really distinguish anymore or taste anymore. To the Louisiana chicken, not I would say it still loses to the hot wings. I'm sorry. It may be more interesting to a foodie, but it loses to me, and that's what matters most, right? My opinion on food. All right, what's happening? The replay that poop itself again. Okay, there it goes. It's a shame you don't cook that much, Lumpy. It really is something to prepare your own food, especially the more difficult dishes, like the Italian cuisine, Spanish cuisine, Asian cuisine. If I could cook somewhere, maybe not a restaurant, because I would love to cook in a restaurant. It's just I cook very slowly, so I wouldn't be able to accommodate this many customers. It would just be ask me to pop out the dishes of the kitchen in a quick fashion, right? And that's not something I do, unfortunately. I don't have the moves, sadly. Yeah, what's happening? 2k gold lead still. The side of Synergize is done. This Baron and the team fight preceding it was, let's just call it an oopsie, right? It happens. But another oopsie and Gucci Hawk Honkers may actually be on their way to winning this game. I think that's a Zanyas for the side of Rise. Has 4 items completed. So he is a tough boy in the top lane. Zaya about to finish that IE, I believe. Once she completes it, yeah, still needs a bit of gold to complete it. But once she completes that IE, she will be a real monster bot lane. Hey, if that Thresh lands more of these crazy random hooks, maybe they can win the game. And make me eat my words, you know? Always happy to eat my words in these kind of scenarios. Their Rise a bit hard to deal with in the side lane. That Rumble cannot 1v1 him anymore. The Galio is just not taking any damage, is he? Can he ulti to safety? I do not believe so. He is a very dead Galio. Takes a Syndra ultimate. Then again, it's not exactly a long cooldown, is it? Trying to make a cross-map play. I don't know what that ult was, but sure, buddy. And he just voluntarily walks back into die. Not a great play from Savu on Aphelios. The game is slowly slipping, actually. That's a very strange dive. And they just... What's happening? Okay, Thresh trying to protect everyone on their way out. Leaving Zaya to the wolves. And she's safe. And Jarvan gets sold by himself. And I don't know, guy. I don't have the words to describe what was happening. It's just what happens in Division 3, you know? That's the best explanation I'm gonna get. I'm gonna give you. Okay, that Xin is just... He's not a KDA player for sure. He's trying his best with his one item. Hopefully he can complete the second one in this game. Sadly, he's not getting really any gold from his camps, nor the lanes. Trying to funnel everything into Rise and Desire. Galio finished that second item for the damage, the Riftmaker. I do want to see the damage graphs at the end of the game, whether the Riftmaker actually did something. The gold is actually dead even after having a 4k gold lead for the side of Synergize Dawn. That Jarvan needs to be very careful, can be blown up instantly by the Xayah and Rise. Does have the Spirit Visage though, against the Rise. I believe that's a death cap coming in for Windman Go Boom. Once he completes it, he will be unstoppable. Unless he's gonna get chain comboed by the Rel, Syndra, and Jarvan ultimate. The second part of the game definitely way more interesting than the one-sided beginning. At this point, it can be anyone's game. Can't believe I'm saying it after what I've witnessed, but some of these plays are horrendous on both sides. Rel jumping into nothing, for example. Xin having to ult no one just to block the damage, I guess. I don't know. This Rise stuck in the Syndra lane. If she ever gets CC by the Rise, should be very dead. Isn't only a bit, just a tiny bit useless. Maybe a Sejuani would have been better. A bit easier ultimate to throw. You just throw it and hopefully it hits someone. At the Rel, okay, was the flash really necessary, Thresh? Was it necessary? Jarvan just dead. Xayah, aggro Baron, dead. Everyone is dead. You're not having their Rise in the team fight, very detrimental. There's a TP coming in. He does not have ultimate, the Rumble. You should be very careful. The Rise is still holding on to the Seraph Embrace shield. And that turret is gonna go. And if he tries to fight the Rise, should be very dead. No shield anymore. Doesn't have the flash, doesn't have equalizer. Can't really say he can do much in this scenario. Okay. Chip break. Only 2. I swear. Okay. Every time I thresh, it's a good hook, I'm gonna eat a few chips. How about that? Seems like a good incentive. And for me to wish Thresh a good game as well. Am I sponsored? Bro, if I was sponsored by Lay's, I would not be sitting here. I have it plastered all over my stream. I love that company. Hashtag Lay's. Gives you that extra crunch for your day. Okay, what the fuck is happening in this game? It's a bit difficult to cast it because people are just doing random things and dying for no reason. Granted, the lower you go in the ladder, definitely it is way more difficult to close out games. For example, Synergize Dawn, they have the soul. It just doesn't matter at all. Xin, very dead. Not Xin. Jarvan, very dead. Rel is in no man's land. That is a hook. I'm eating a Lays. And now we have Baron. And Galio is zoning. Rumble still has Equalizer. That Equalizer can wipe their whole team. Okay. That Syndra just destroyed that Xin. Because he could delete it from existence. Oh, he has Magi's. Holy. Okay, I actually missed that. Sorry, my bad. They got Baron. The Rumble is getting a tiny bit scary. When is Elder spawning? Whoever gets Elder was gonna win the game, I think. These games tend to... Okay, it actually spawned right now. 2 people dead on the side of Good Chi. I don't think they can contest this. And if they die on it, well, they lose the game. A Rumble ult and a Syndra ult with the Elder burn seems very scary. I don't think getting that Baron was that worth it if you're just gonna give the Elder for free. Like, you can't really fight for it since Xin is dead. Okay, Thresh, please hit a hook. I want to eat some Lays. Could I move that camera somewhere? Wait. This, perhaps? Yeah, maybe that's better. Unless I'm supposed to move it... Wait, I need to look at the stream. Stand-up time for 2 minutes? Yeah, you're gonna just wait out the Elder. You cannot fight the team with Rumble, with Elder. It's just not a possibility. And apparently neither team knows how to end games. There are waves. There's a wave top lane dying for free. No one is trying to catch it. Rumble is just doing air in the mid lane. What's happening? What do we want to accomplish, guys? They have Baron minions. You cannot push in. This wave is gonna crash into the inhib soon. There's a TP for some. We're TPing bot lane for an inner turret. Meanwhile, you have minions dying top lane. Still. Okay. that elder is about 3/4 done. So they're almost out of the woods. You just have to not engage and just swallow their pride, let this tower go. Possibly let this inhib go as well. And the Thresh is about to get popped by the Elder. Thankfully, ate a full Syndra ult and didn't die still. The Elder seems to be almost gone. And it should be gone in like 5 seconds, I believe. You cannot give them all turrets though. We are TPing to what? Like, this inhib is already dead. Are we stopping the ports? Stop the ports, guys. We are getting to the tower with 2 minions. Stop the ports, guys. Is he actually trying to end the game? What's happening? You're not gonna end the game. Are you insane? He has Zhonya's. This guy doesn't have Zhonya's. He has Death Cap. 2 people dead. And yeah, so that happened. I know it's very ambitious for sure. Okay, if their Rumble doesn't recall, then of course they win the game, but now they lose for sure? Oh, that was tragic. I think they lose off of this. Xin almost spawned. Xayah doesn't have ultimate. Rel tanking the tower. And the game is over, I think. Right? Yeah, the game is over. And just like that, it just ended for no reason again. Things are just happening. Alright, it seems I got another invite. Crazy game, guys. This deserves a chip break. Okay. Game 2. So far, so good. Synergize Dawn succeeded in getting their first win. Both teams, the rest could have ended if he TP'd to the previous wave. Yeah, probably should have TP'd when there were 20 minions instead of 2 minions. Only a thought, though. I'm just the caster. I don't play the game, right? I think 20 minions... 20 is more than 2, right? Might be wrong. Math was never my strong suit. Regardless, good job Synergize Dawn for securing the first win. Both teams making a lot of mistakes. That's why the game took so long to close out. Yeah, it's the thought that counts. True. Synergize Dawn struggled a lot with closing out this game. They were 4k ahead. Then they were actually behind some gold. And they gave up 2 Barons. Luckily, they died on the way out. Kuchi Hawk Honkers. And they were able to secure that Elder, which eventually secured them the game, since opposing team had to just wait it out and couldn't play into it with the Rumble Equalizer and Syndra AoE damage, right? Okay, what does that guy actually play? No, the the support. The support plays Tahm Kench top lane, which is the first problem. What support does he play? I don't know. He has 1 support game in here. With 2, actually. Okay, maybe crazy thought, but if you main Tahm Kench top lane, just use it on support, surely your skills are just interchangeable regardless of the lane, right? So of course, guys, I need to join the spectators, but it's currently blocked by a person, by my wheel. I really wanna, yeah. Let me just do this. Hopefully, he will get the memo and actually join his team. Thomas Clunch, yeah. They took red. All right. They took red, so that guy should join his team, and so that I could join the spectators instead. Okay, prediction: either the top laner goes back support, or that Mawil guy picks Tam Kench. Could be good with some kind of hyper carry to swallow him to safety. Samira will be banned, but that's not a possibility. Maybe Nyla is the pick. They did hover it. He wasn't terrible, the ADC. Regardless of the hooks hitting a bit later on, I do not think that guy should be trusted with champions like Thresh or something that requires hitting skill shots. Like Blitzcrank is out of the question. There's no way you should pick it ever, right? And there's something with a huge hitbox, or just overall useful, even if behind, so like Tam Kench, right? Good tank, good front line, good ultimate for swallowing someone to safety. Good lockdown with the emerging from the water, and the Q for the stun. Oh yeah, I love these bots spamming my channel. Always good to see. The draft isn't going, right? Yeah, it's not going. Okay, we should be in. They're probably discussing what to do next in their game. Down 0-1. If they do not pick themselves up from that loss, they're gonna be 0-6 in the split. Pretty embarrassing, but hey, it could happen to everyone. It's just unlucky, right? For the future splits, I would advise them not to have players constantly swapping their roles. Probably best to practice together, practicing the same roles every game, right? This is you did not get Aegis of Valor, guys, in the tournament. That's just not what's happening. All right, let me play the music real quick. Let me do this one actually. Feed the monster or whatever it is. Our draft. The draft should be starting just now. Where's? Yeah, exactly. Like I remember there was this team from Oceania in Worlds. They were pulling out these crazy picks like Mordekaiser Jungle or something like that. It was just so fun to watch, and they were winning as well. If you have nothing to lose, might as well pick something fun, you know? Try to go out with a boom. Okay, so Miraban again. Synergize Dawn can't really give them these fun picks because even though they are 0-5, they want to secure a 2-0 to secure that second spot for the playoffs, right? To get the easier opponent. So they cannot be holding back. They have to ban all the fun champs for good She-Hawk Honkers, whatever the name is. Sorry. It's a bit difficult to remember this name. It's a bit long. Hawk Cronkers, I believe was the name. Nyla. Okay. There was a hover. I think it's a good ban. I think they might pick it with Tam Kench. And now Yorick stays as a ban. Gwen. Could be a Mundo top then. Preemptively banning the counter to Mundo. I think they should ban Mundo. Gremlin guy can do some crazy things on it. Okay, they're really scared of the Lilia. Fine, fine. Neil's probably gonna go with Wukong then. Imagine the first pick Mundo into Wukong. Only my prediction though. Yeah, we have the Mundo. That's where the Gwen ban came from. What did they pick into it? Zahen, maybe? I know they play it. Windman go boom. Zipa guy plays a Renekton, Wukong. Renekton doesn't really win into Mundo later on. It just gets run over by the HP stacking. Could bully him early though. Shen, okay. We have a tank into tank matchup. Very boring. I do think Mundo has the edge early. Really seeing... I mean, that guy wasn't bad. You win men go boom, to be honest. It could go either way. Shen either mega stomps his lane or is like 50 CS down or 100 CS down. Especially due to the ultimate usage, right? Good Shens do not ulti to drop 100 CS. Hui, very strong mid laner. Very hard to kill. Syndragon. What could they whip out? Syndicate, what can you whip out? I see all of Diana in normal. I see Ari, which is banned. Diana? Eh? No. We're still not picking it. Okay, picking a hyper carry away from good G-Hawk Cronkers. Misfortune's still up. They did ban it last time. I think Misfortune has decent matchups into almost everything. They can't always pick it. Mel, okay. Mel is fine. Can deflect the Hui Fear and Hui Ultimate. Especially the Hui Ultimate deflect could be very good. In these tight corridors, especially in the team fights. What's next, guy? What's next? Lucian. Okay. Lucian. Lucian kind of like Kalista. If you don't run over your lane, you are kind of useless the longer the game goes. Lulu, okay. Maybe Emilio ban as well, if we're targeting enchanters for Yunara. Nautilus, denying that easy pickup. When the Nautilus Kaisa very good lane. There is still Leona. There's Braum. Braum very good at Kaisa as well. Doesn't really have much to block though. Yeah, if he plays it, I think Braum could be good for a strong lane. If you want more lockdown, you can go Leona, of course. Emilio doesn't really have much to cleanse at the moment. Nocturne ban, okay. Trying to combine the Shen Nocturne? Maybe. What are they gonna pick? Wukong? Just to deny it from Nielsa, perhaps? Could be worthwhile. Nar. Okay, they're thinking it could be Mundo Jungle. I suppose it's a Shen Jungle, River Shen. You go the shield build, right? Ivern. I did see Nielsa plays Ivern. I think Ivern can bully that Shen pretty hard. Especially after 6 with the Daisy. Hey, build Malignant. Go PTA, you're gonna run over this team with the Ivern. Trust. And we have the support last. Melio Braum. Yeah. Seraphine, okay. Very good team fighting thus far. Strong front line. Good CC. I like this draft inside of Synergize Dawn. The Shen is a huge wild card, I gotta say. I have not seen it in VL yet. I did see in Soul, it was a bit disgusting. Fucking 3k shield. Braum. Okay, I did say Braum at some point. Stream R. Yeah, I'm liking blue side draft more. Red side seems way more difficult again. While Synergize Dawn is just go in. Just have someone in the front and just walk over the enemy team. Just throw everything their way. And hopefully something hits. Red side winning. In order for them to win, they have to gap their laners. This Hui has to gap Mel for sure. And this Nar has to gap Mundo early. Because later on, he will just be run over by the Mundo due to the item difference. Yeah, I am. Wait. I don't know if that guy is kidding or not. Wait, let me swap to the webcam. I don't show anything. The fuck they posted. Copy text. Oh, that's not. Yeah, that's not what I wanted to copy paste. There we go. Copy text and paste. And I'm fucking stupid. I can't copy it. Let me go here, actually. Yeah, there we go. Twitch.tv channel. And I'm already too late. It is what it is. Okay, they have to win the second game to get the link to the stream. That's a fair deal. It's a fair reward. Right, time to close this. Hopefully they will not hostage me in the lobby forever.
I don't blame you. I'm quite strong.
So let's see if this Hui is good at hitting his ultimates. And not getting it reflected into his own team. I don't think this Mel needs to deflect anything except Hui ult. Maybe Braum ult. My eyes will be definitely on this Shen. Whether you can pull something off early game. And how big are these shields actually going to be? Whether they're going to make a difference. Someone on this team needs to build Serpent's Fang ASAP to deal with Seraphine and Ivern shields. And they're going to need anti-heal as well for the Mundo, Ivern, and Seraphine. So a bit tough itemization. on the side of Gucci Hawk Kronkers. If they do not build either, then they cannot ever kill them because these shields are gonna be huge from Seraphine Ivern, especially if he goes the cringe shield build. I'm staying neutral, right? I don't root for either team to win. Then again, it would be fun to cast 3 games, you know? All I'm saying. And it is a bit sad. It will be a bit sad to go 0-6 in the split, right? Many teams forfeited their series, and the whole split in this split in particular, in all the division 1, 2, 3. I saw a lot of teams just giving up. Maybe they just imploded after a bad loss, which happens unfortunately in this game. In all competitive games, right? All right. What was the score? The score is 1-0 for Synergize Dawn. I could actually change it. Hold on. I could change in the title. The second game is about to start. Still gotta wait for the spectator delay, right? Change in the title. We do this. Second game is about to start. Still gotta wait for the spectator delay, right? 1-0. We do this. Done. Okay. Briefly, I heard myself. My bad. I did forget to mute. There we go. And this. Now we gotta wait 2.5 minutes for the spectator delay, and we should be good to go. Now, I wish that Nyla went through, because there aren't many ADCs playing this champion. And it's just fun to see people trying to hit Nyla and missing. And Nyla being 2 levels ahead the enemy laner for whatever reason. Well, the passive, but it's just annoying to play again. Definitely the ADC I hate most when I'm playing bot lane, when I'm filled or something. Right, 2 minutes. That's more chips for me. Okay. I think, based on what I saw from previous game, I think that Kai'Sa and Braum are going to win hard bot lane. Technically, Braum still has to hit Q. I think it's easier to hit than Thresh Q. So hopefully they can utilize their early game strength against Yunara Seraphine. Yunara doesn't really do anything until she gets items. We're going to have to see whether this Seraphine can line up her nodes well and root the enemy team. I have seen great Seraphine ultis in Division 2 in previous matches from like Taui, for example, from Twin Lung Eel. And we're going to have to see whether Ozzy can, or rather Kenny can do just as much and impact these team fights. Have you ever played Shen Jungle, Lumpy? I know you played it support, but I don't know if you ever did the River Shen strat. What does it do? Can it actually gank lanes effectively with Shen? It's great. Of course you'd say that. Fucking Shen apologist. But how do you farm camps like fast? The champ has like no AoE. If you're better, yeah, okay. If you're better than them, then surely you win every game, right? Just be better. He's not bad. Isn't it like Ornn? Do you have to make? Do you have to do some special strats to clear effectively, or no? All right, the game is starting. We have no E flash. Okay. I mean this flash taunt gank could be a bit spicy. I gotta say, very embarrassing if you miss it though. Extremely embarrassing. Let's try this a Q before the cast. I see. Okay. Right. I gotta not forget this. Q, Shift, Z, and zoom out. Yeah, okay. And once the game reaches like 1 minute, I'm gonna fast forward to make sure I'm on live. 2 cubes immediately. Okay. I didn't know that was a feature. Question is, does he know about the strat? Already getting fucked? Okay, recall surely not an option in this economy. Okay. Did he do it right? I don't know. Q6 seconds before the cap. Okay. Very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. The resident Shen expert here says wrong. Thank you for your expertise, Lumpy Custard. Okay, missing a minion. Tragic. Only has 2 CS to his name. There was a crazy character in the most recent episode of Jujutsu Kaisen who has like a trial as his domain and puts people on trial he's fighting against. Very, I know you don't watch anime, but I just wanted to share it with you. I know you care a lot about anime, is what I'm saying. Okay, these early trades. Let's see. It is a very skill-intense matchup, I would say. The Hui and Mel. Right now, trading evenly. And again, Mel, no pots left. Hui still has 1. Yeah, it's very passionate. And Kaisa just gets first blood. Getting totally greedy though. Yeah, getting greedy and dying for nothing. Possibly even. Okay, guys, what is happening? Just barely surviving. I gotta watch that again. What happened bot lane? Let me... No. Let me go back. Go back more. Okay. What happened here? Okay, so there was a gank. There was a dodge on the Shenton. Yunara dies. Then they go in, despite seeing Ivern level 4 into level 2. No. Unfortunate. Let me speed it up again. There we go. Shen E flashed? Yeah. No flash. Okay. Heavy trades. Loses the cannon. Gets the proc on the grasp though. These Ivern Seraphine ults, not ults, shields are gonna be disgusting. The Ivern has Airy, and Gnar probably dead? Surely he could have escaped, no? With the jump and flash? Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, Mel has to flash away. Good ganks from both junglers. Trying to be impactful. And that is a very dead Yunara again. Not respecting... After seeing these Thresh Qs, I would not be respecting these Braum Qs. But he is having a better game for sure. Already having great impact early game with his champion. Probably has to stick with more straightforward picks from now on. Yeah, a bit oof moment from Roblox. Oof is from Roblox, right? Ooh, I believe was the sound that the was it Minecraft? I'm not sure. I think it's Roblox. My son plays a lot of Roblox. I just don't know the sound. Sorry, I am not a fan of that game. I played some games, but it just didn't stick for me. The game did not stick the landing at all. I'd rather be a Chinese man in the words where winds meet. And again, I haven't played the game for 2 months either, so just been stuck with League for now. Right, gold is dead even. I do not agree with the Executioner's calling first, since Mondo isn't exactly healing that much earlier. Unless he... Okay, if he got that first kill, then it would be kind of warranted because you get the extra gold. You can invest in the anti-heal. But a bit too early for an investment, in my opinion. A rookie mistake, if you rather. Okay, missing. Now they're getting baited in. And Ivern is just walking around for fun, having a jolly old time. Shen, easy steal, let's go. Gnar flashing to safety. He can't kill him. I mean, okay, against Mondo, you don't really kill him. You just survive the lane and be AFK and get perfect CS, you know? Okay, this Shen being fairly impactful right now. Granted, he did not anything in that bot lane play, but he got the kill nonetheless. So, jungle diff, right? Got the kill. We are flashing into an Ivern with Daisy. That Daisy is gonna kill them. Okay, that Hui hit a monstrous ultimate, hitting 3 people. And Mel with the flank. Okay, that could have gone a lot worse. We are recalling in vision, and Hui is dead. These random plays are happening again. Guys, what are we doing? Okay, I need a chip after this. It's like a drink, you know? It's sweet numbness. Despair chip, exactly, you got it. Eat the pain away. Right, guys, let's dust ourselves off. That Kai'Sa is 3-0. Last game there was a Xayah 4-0. And then I believe is when it started crashing down. Ignara seems pretty useless. 0-3-1. Has a D-Blade, has a call, some components. But behind in gold by 600. Not as bad as I thought, actually.
Do better next time.
I am curious whether that Ivern is actually gonna build Shen's components. Easy Kindle Gem. What is he building with that Kindle Gem? Okay, getting the Void Grubs top lane, since Gnar is ahead of the Mundell. Braum does have ultimate. That's a huge hit. Very well played from the Braum. Gets double flashes for free. Doesn't have to use his summoner. Actually, no. Both his summoners were on cooldown. I'm trolling. Fishing for these Braum Qs. They can both die if that happens. Okay, easy Shen. That Yunara can get a double kill? No, two behind. Okay, I am seeing the usefulness of the River Shen, because you're ulting from the jungle, so you're not dropping like 10 waves while doing it. That's a celebratory chip instead. Okay, Mundo is surely dying, bro. The fact that that missed is criminal. Hey, Shen being huge again. There's no way they're gonna die through these shields. Braum is just shielding through the pain. Yeah, that Mundo is dying, bro, for sure. Actually getting kind of close. Okay, a solo kill. Okay, I see you. Okay, without the calling, surely that Mundo is never going to die. Oh, maybe it's a good pickup. Solo Bolo, yeah. I really think that Ivern should build Malignance first. He saw what he couldn't see. True. But it's fucking annoying. Kaisa getting the first item. Huge. Braum will never recall because he's... Surely this time, guys. Okay, why are these recalls in vision next to minions coming in, guys? Please. Let's respect ourselves a little bit. Okay. First item for the Shen as well. What the fuck was his name? Protoplasm Harness. Ivern getting caught out. Probably dead. And that ulti is very useless. So far, I'm not too impressed with the Ivern. I don't think he's... That Shen is extremely good. Very good pick thus far. Making me see why is it that strong in higher elos. Of course, that's not something we're dealing with here, but definitely a teamwork heavy champion. Already a much stronger showing from Gucci Hawk Crankers in comparison to last game. It seems they're gonna secure themselves their second Drake. Very well played. That Gnar is just fishing for those kills again. Okay. Seraphine, I think it's time to put the fries in the bag. Stop trying to fish for the blue buff. Wait, nothing too exciting happening mid. He will just be there to dish out the damage in team fights. Just throw things in the general direction of the opposing enemy. Hopefully something sticks. His only job is to not get the ulti deflected at his own team. That's the only thing, right? Surely can be managed. Gnar slowly but surely building towards his Triforce. Mundo already got his first item. The Yunara cannot play the game whatsoever. Very sad. That first turret is gonna go towards Gnar. I think they're trying to... I'm gonna pretend I did not see that. It's surely a death. Yes? Was it worth it? I don't know. Braum flashed in, ulted nothing, missed his Q. That's a Disperk chip if I've ever seen one. And it's a Gnar probably not dead at all. That Shen is amazing. But they're for some reason chasing with no damage. Nope. And now Hui is gonna kill everyone. Just randomly again. Random chip. A random chip for each random death. There are 4 deaths. That is 4 chips. 3. And 4. I rest my case. Okay, this Mel has got a bit more dangerous. She got 3 random kills out of nowhere. The champ is greatly balanced, as we know. So she might just randomly execute 2 people on the side of good chi honkers. Good chi cronkers. Granted, Hui can do the same thing, but he actually has to aim his abilities. Okay, what does Shen build second? Surely that shield item that supports build, right? Hawk Crankers, yeah, sorry. Hawk Cronkers, you know, it's all fine. It's all the same, isn't it? Okay, that Gnar is getting cooked. Pushing a bit too deep again. Good Chi Hawk Cranker. Alright, I think I got it. I think I memorized it perfectly. I don't think Mundo getting kills matters at all right now, since Kaisa and Hui are gonna eat through that HP. Out of solo gold though. Dead even in gold essentially. Ivern ahead doesn't really matter. Mid ahead a bit. And the DC ahead by 1k. And everything missing. I cannot. A chip for each missed ability. There were 2. That's a 1. And that's 2. Okay, I think right now the main objective is to stack dragons. There's a third one. Gnar does not have TP. Mundo is here. At 45, not ideal. Might not be possible to secure it. Probably should go for a... either try for a miraculous steal. Probably not. If it was soul, maybe. Best bet is to go for a cross map play. With the Gnar pushing. When they get Mundo, can always just TP in, as he does. Seraphine seems very dead. And so are they, it seems. Their abilities flying everywhere. What the fuck is happening, guys? There's a full HP Mundo running at no HP good She-Hawk Crankers. And somehow they all survive. And they're gonna lose a mid tower for it. So was it worth it? Probably not. Hui could die to a Mundo running at him. In the end, gold went the Synergize Dawn way. Getting this Seraphine and useless Yunara wasn't really that worth it. He wasted a lot of time, get themselves lined up. And there's a flash happening. Well aimed W from Kaisa. And I sense something random happening again. There's a Gnar trying to stack Rage. And I think this Ivern is not gonna die. Gnar is running away. And sure. Mel ulti. Mel heal. Okay, that's very ambitious. Works somehow. I guess they're this far ahead and they do no damage to kill that Gnar. Okay, good attempt. Good attempt. And we're still fighting. We're missing abilities. And we're... That's a chip. Okay. This Kaisa is extremely fed. Probably gonna get Dusk and Dawn next. Gonna be eating through these shields and Mundo is HP like butter. Granted, last game, neither team could close the game out. So, believe me, anything can happen in this game. 3k, 2.5k gold lead. 3k gold lead, sorry. Last game, Synergize Dawn had 4k gold lead, almost lost the game. So, again, anything can happen. I hate Kaisa, man. He's a disgusting champion. I don't know. And the greatest showing from the Seraphine. Definitely not Towie material. But again, similarly to Thresh, it takes that one good ult that lines up all the enemies. Alongside of Daisy knocking people up in the line as well. And Mel just blowing people up. Yunara just needs more time to get these items. The longer the game goes, the gold lead will matter less and less. So people will just finish their builds anyway. Drake should be spawning soon. Yeah, 40 seconds. This time Gnar is here, so they can contest it. They have the vision for it. It is properly set up in all the quadrants of the map. Should be a free Drake for good She-Hawk crankers, right? Gnar has that rage stacked up. No one near him though. Jumping in for a 1-7 Yunara, definitely not the play. And that Drake is gonna go down. Surely they don't drop it to a random smite, right? They also got, okay, thank God. Okay, Mando TP'd in for no reason. A waste of CP, if I may say so myself. Gnar getting that free. Alright. Random things are happening again. They're trying to get bot tower. Probably will get it due to the difference in numbers. Dusk and Dawn completed for Kaisa. Huge purchase. And Hue on his way to finish probably Zhonya's. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah. On Soul Point, I don't think you can pick that fight boy. Yeah, that Gnar, he just wants to take Shen with him, you know? Flash for flash? Let's get the tower, guys. The tower fallen. I see no problem with that. Gnar is saved. A bit random, but I'm trying to get used to it. The randomness. It is kind of chaotic and exciting, after all. Still a 2k gold lead for the side of Gucci Hawk Crankers. Eyeing the Baron, both teams. Sadly, it is a Mountain Soul. Not that great for either team. There's one chip per Drake that Synergize Dawn has. One. And Mundo is doing his best to recall to safety. Will accomplish so. I guess we're just doing nothing till Soul Point spawns, which is in 2 minutes 30 seconds. Let's not get cut out, guys, for no reason. Gnar piloting that side lane. Very interesting stuff, guys. Has that Black Cleaver completed. Possibly a Hullbreaker third. I've seen this movie before. I don't think that ulti was necessarily needed from Mundo. And again, it's not a tremendously long cooldown, is it? Losing this game, like going to 1-2, isn't really an option to Synergize Dawn, because it's going to make them 3-3, and they're going to be already 2 other 3-3 teams, most likely. Okay, Ivern inting. Could perhaps eye the Baron. Might be a bit risky with the Seraphine and Mel combo in the pit. It's 1 chip for 1 Ivern. Yeah. Ulti sadly hitting only 1 person. That fight strikes disaster for the side of Synergized Dawn. And they're gonna get wiped. That's an ace. Clean ace. Should be a Baron into Soul. This game is looking like a done deal. But then again, might be difficult to close it out since it is Div 3. These fights are getting cleaner and cleaner though, I gotta say. Kaisa cleaning up. That Shen, very useful, very strong pick. If a third game happen, I think they should steal Wukong from Nielsa. Just take away the comfort pick. Baron, Dragon spawn. And it seems like it's going to be uncontested. Yep. That's Soul. And that's a dead Ivern, I think. Yep. Gnar going for that 1v1 yet again. Just pounding that boy. And might die, but he is flat. No. He's getting that attention top lane. Oh, my bad. Getting that attention top lane so that pressure is relieved from the mid turret. And that shield is tremendous. Sadly, was not enough. And that's that closing out that I mentioned. It was a very random death from the Kaisa. Is it going to matter? Probably not. Since there are 6k behind, and Yunara just died for fun. Wei still full HP. And missing the ultimate, but that's fine. Yeah, it looks like we're going to game 3, guys. Unless a miracle happens in the next team fight. Gnar biting a bit more than he could chew, I think. Might be a bit too confident. As we know from Darkest Dungeon, overconfidence is slow and insidious killer. Stealing the Krugs. The jungle is his. Elder should be spawning in like 3 minutes, right? Yeah, even more, like almost 4 minutes. Hopefully we'll not be just standing doing nothing. Yeah, we just kill Ivern again. Easy. Hit Ivern, very lackluster this game. Built full shield. Thankfully for him, no one built Serpent's Fang. Okay, that's a Shen ulting in. Might get a clean top. Yeah, that's their front line gone. And then Kai'Sa's just gonna keep pummeling away. It looks fairly doomed, I'm afraid. That turret gone. Inhib gone. Really gonna move over to mid lane. I'm telling you, if that guy went PTA Ivern into Malignance, it would have been a done deal. They do so much damage with the Malignance, people don't know. Only a couple of more hits. Just don't get greedy. Baron should be spawning fairly soon. 1.5 minutes. Shen with the Titanic Hydra starting to hurt himself. I don't think there is a way out for Synergize Dawn out of this game unless good chi good chi crankers do something extremely risky and give up all their bounties. 4 actually. Without Baron, a bit difficult to close it out, but thankfully for them, Baron is spawning. Good flash, good flash. Baron has spawned. I don't see any way for them to contest it. Kaisa on her way to finish her 5th item. Probably should close out this game with the Baron. I don't see any way they can properly defend themselves, right? They're looking for a kill bush. Nara's gonna end the game, guys. This is the Uriah situation all over again. They were ulting a Shen. Yeah, that was their best bet. And they blew their load on the tank, so 2 dead, 2 for 2. The Yunara is gonna go. There's just too much slow on the side of Nar. Can they end the game? Maybe. We're gonna try for sure. And the Kaisa is just too... Yeah, okay. That's second game towards Gucci Hawk Crankers. Very well played. I did not expect them to pick themselves up like that and actually put up a fight. So again, very well played. All players play well, especially the support. 1 second, let me swap to the webcam. Here we go. And okay. Also get the damage dealt. And that Ivern, well, he went full shield, so it's not a surprise that he wasn't exactly top of the damage charts. The Shen, I think he was the MVP of this game. I do see, obviously, Nar is the most damage, but that's because he was just pummeling the Mundo constantly. And Mundo was healing up, so it's just an endless cycle, right? So Kaisa Shen, definitely the 2 MVPs for me this game. Shen has some amazing ultimates, very good ganks, very good utilization of that not usual pick, correct? Hopefully we can get a 3rd game going quickly. Yeah, the custom game is being currently made. And let me go be right back for a second, guys, okay? I'll be right back. All right. There was a lot of chips. A very good break. Mm. The game should be starting soon, I believe. Mm. all the players are here. We are just waiting for the players to go to their respective sides. Gremlin, Synergize Dawn chose red side this game. He won the last pick. Mm. Possibly for a counter pick mid or top, as usual. Mm. I do think they should go for the comfort. So the Wukong for Nilsa. Let me go to spectators again. They let me, of course. I can get this third game underway. I did say 3 games will make it more interesting. And well, of course. Did they actually send that? I did not. I'm an idiot. I forgot. Well, it is what it is. I tend to forget sending these notifications in the streams, in the Discord servers. I type them out and then I just don't press send. Right, let's see. Game 3. Let me close this out. What's gone? The Shin Jungle, very impactful. I do not want to see the Zin again. I do not want to see the Thresh again. And I won't because it's their last game, right? Hampter. There is still that Wukong. I don't know what does the guy play. Nilsa plays. I see Lee Sin. I don't think we're gonna see it though. That's wishful thinking. That's what Dilo would play, and Dilo is not here. Very unfortunate. That Ivern was extremely lackluster. I wouldn't want to see it again. I'll be honest. Delia will be banned. He does play. He does have some curveballs to throw. He's Elise, Viego, Belveth. We'll probably just pick Sejuani or Wukong just to be safe. It is their third game of the series. Very important in order to secure that second spot for the playoffs. Yeah, no one is talking still. In order to secure that second spot for the playoffs, the opposing side, where the fuck is that jungler? Blossom, what's the jungler? Yeah. I have no idea what he plays because he is a support. He secured first seed. Congratulations, Harold. I'm very proud of you. If that means anything to you. Okay, now I can. We're gonna see how these playoff brackets will look like after the draws. Hopefully some interesting games coming out. I don't know if we're gonna get best of 5s right away. Probably not. Probably gonna be the same as last time. So best of 3s first and best of 5s later on, right? With these best of 5s, it gets very interesting since you get to see weird champions. We could see like Elise, for example, if we were to use this guy's champion, right? Like Lee Sin, Belveth. Not exactly great and competitive, since like champions like Belveth are hit or miss. Either you're extremely useful or extremely useless, like the Viego, right? You don't really provide anything for the team. You just say solo carry, playing selfishly. Right, everyone is here. The draft should be starting very shortly. I do not have these games in my match history, unfortunately. Maybe they should go for comfort. Let Windman go Renekton. Since Rumble is gone and his Nara is gone. If he goes comfort, he does great things. as we could see. Control the pace of the game very nicely against the Mundo. And we should be starting the draft now. So let me play something here. Yeah, should be fine. That doesn't sound right. It's more of a classic, right? Yeah. Okay, one side is ready. Second should be ready right about now. I suppose they're discussing, yeah, our draft. Okay, here we go. Ban should be the same. So was it Samira, Lilia, Nautilus, Gwen? Gwen was specifically for Mundo, so might be slipping through the cracks this time. Still banning the Ari for the Synergize Dawn mid laner. Very comfortable with that pick. Has the over 50% win rate if that makes up for anything, you know. Yeah. Gwen will probably stay. That Gnar was very good though. Gwen would not provide the same amount of agency in team fights for sure, and frontlining as good as Gnar did. Nyla still banned. They could still go for Nyla Tamkinj as I predicted in game 2, but his Nyla was banned. They chose something easier. Braum Kaisa, much easier to execute. I've never played Nyla. That's even funnier, you know? As Aura, that they're picking a champion against you've never played. You're just that good of a player. That guy should just pick Tamkench support, I'll be honest. Kind of like Braum, not really, but it's the beefy frontliner who does things with his ultimate, you know? I do not want to see any high skill intense supports with skill shots anymore. I cannot see another Thresh. They're taking their sweet time with that first pick. And they go with Orianna. Could be Orianna Wukong. So the best bet would be to just pick it. Wukong Misfortune could be a very good disruption with the ultimates. No Braum anymore to block the bullet time. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so I said Wukong makes the most sense here. Or Sejuani, both are good. Both Sejuani and Wukong, very good ball delivery systems. Can't pick both, so might as well secure one for yourself. Otherwise, I might go something crazy and go top lane with the Wukong with the Windman go boom, since he does play jungle. Yeah, that's the Wukong. I don't know if they're gonna pick something insane since it's their last game, regardless of the outcome in this split. They might want to go out the boom with something insane, or they just might go with a boring Sejuani pick, right? It is what it is. Doesn't really make much sense not to pick jungle here on 2 or 3. Nocturne, okay. Going more aggressive, it was banned last game, in game 2, versus good She-Hawk Cranker. Must be a reason for it, right? Does he even play it? I guess you don't have to play it. It's fairly straightforward, right? You press button, fly in, and Ori detonates the ball. And a monkey can do that, right? Alright, a Corki, an Ezreal. I did see hovering Ezreal in game 1. Decided against picking it though. Where is it? Ezreal. There are some Ezreal games. Only 10 this season, but it's something. Very safe, probably one of the safest ADCs. Okay, I did see a lot of Diana from Syndicate. Mostly normals, as far as I remember correctly. Yeah, I see a lot of normal games. Not much ranked showing. Maybe he played last season. Can really check right now. Could be a rough lane for Orianna. Could go either way if Orianna places her ball correctly and doesn't get over eager in these early levels, especially. Can for sure control the lane with a proper ball placement and dodging that Diana Q. Yeah, I know he plays it. Plays these control mages. Rise will also really pick game 1 for Windman Go Boom on the side of Crankers. And again, I think Diana is a fine matchup into Ori. Being an assassin, can definitely punish that Ori's squishiness early on. Depends whether Ori will go for the tank build with the Seraph's Embrace and Rod of Ages, or a more aggressive build with Luden's Echoes and Death Cap. But it doesn't really make much sense to go for the burst. Then again, they do have Nocturne. They're going for burst. Could make sense if she gets ahead in lane. Might be a bit rough to get ahead though. And Weskimo was kind of getting cooked the second game with the Mel 1v1 by Hui. So could go anywhere. Now how to round it up? Lulu. Okay, I guess you can polymorph the Nocturne. Doesn't really do much since he already delivered the ball. Misfortune, not really that auto attack heavy. Does go lethality well, it depends. You can go lethality for the old build and the like one shot build. You don't really go the auto attack build with attack speed, right? Nami Ezreal, a fine lane. Could die extremely easy to a random Misfortune Q. If it crits, especially. Yeah. Kenny was playing support, as far as I remember. I'm not sure if he's playing ADC right now. I remember Kenny was playing Rel game 1 for sure. They do go with the comfort after all, as I said. The Renekton for Windman Go Boom. Strong showing in all 3 games. On Rise and Gnar. And we just go with a random tank to soak the Renekton pressure. A good Renekton can definitely punish that Scion early game, get some free kills, and then become a monster in the team fights with Dominus, but we're gonna have to see which one he becomes after all. Stream R. Stop that. Yeah, my very interesting drafts. I like both this time.
You don't have to be afraid of
Both teams have a clear plan. This is just an easy go in, deliver the ball with either Renekton or Nocturne, and this is a more team fight heavy. Oh, okay. It's an awful matchup for Silence. Like the Renekton has a semblance of decency, and Noah Win is kind of a dum loving. he did play well in game 1 or 2. He could effectively duel the enemy top laner in both games. So in this matchup, I think he's fine. So we're gonna have to see. I mean, yeah, I said R because yeah, stream R, you know. Whatever, guys. I did say R in the first two games, but it's whatever. Just start it again, you know. My bad. Sorry. Mm, yeah, as I was saying, red side heavy team fight comp with the bullet time into Wukong ult into a Scion driving into everyone. If it's not if it's not a grief Scion like Pobla, who doesn't have a driver's license, then he can have a huge impact driving into these squishy Ori, Ezreal, and Nami. But we're gonna see. It's an it's not that serious, guys. You're gonna be fine. I think they could have just gone ahead with the champ select, to be honest. If someone was missing, they could just stretch it out a bit or pause at the beginning of the game. But it's fine. We are gonna wait until they're ready. I do have some chips here near me. No ice cream though. Very sad. Lumpy, are you still here? Or no? Or did you bail out? Okay. AFK, toilet break. You're alive. Great. Great. I saw Simon was playing a lot of games on his Steam page. I should go to the office tomorrow. I just really don't want to. I'm gonna have to find an excuse not to go. I was sick for the past 4 weeks. I am finally free of any viruses, but it was not easy. I gotta say. Play some Baldur's Gate. Okay, okay. Honor mode. Has he died yet? I wish I could play honor mode. I just don't. I don't have the time or patience to or intelligence even to complete that run on honor mode. These random legendary actions of the bosses would just break me. Keeps almost done. Okay, I see how it is. Well played, well played. A one side is ready. Hopefully, we can get this game started. I believe people should be ending their games already. Let me check VL real quick. Yeah, match reports Div 3, Div 4. Most people should be done with their games already. I imagine. Hopefully, some people will say hi here, right? Okay, the toilet break is taking mighty long. Does Kenny get his OTP, man? Hey, miracle happen in these last games of the group stage, you know. Hello, Cat, by the way. Oh yeah, because Kenny was support, and I imagine since MF is his one trick, then he'll be the ADC now for sure. I have not seen it yet. Hopefully, I will see great things. I'll see these Qs bouncing. Kenny's your main ADC, yeah. Okay. Interesting. No main sub. That is unfortunate. The only support that can effectively play would be Twitch, AP, or AD. Not something you want to have in your solo queue game, of course. Okay, it seems you're ready to start the champ select. Hopefully, we'll just breeze through it. Stream, alright. Alright, great, great. How's your day been, Kat? What do you do in your free time, apart from League?
You don't have to be afraid.
Okay, guys.
I could do better.
Chop chop. We don't have all day. Already 10:30. CET, of course. I have some places to be. The bed.
I don't blame you.
Uh,
Quite strong.
Discord. Okay, nothing's happening. The Nyla being banned, seeing how that ADC never played it, is pretty funny, I gotta say. And if only I could invite someone in here, I wouldn't be so lonely. Very sad indeed. Unless Dylan, you wanna cast with me, what do you think? Would you be down to be my companion? Not in the Baldur's Gate sense, of course. I think the lane to look out for would be mid. That Ori gets. Is game 3? It is game 3. It is currently 1-1. Final game of the split for Crankers, and a game to win to get. Okay, for a second I thought they're not gonna beat Sion, to get the second seed in the playoffs. Yeah, same. Are you an old man just like me? I asked Lumpy, do you wanna cast with me by any chance? Because it is getting a bit lonely in here, talking to yourself, you know? Yeah. Yeah, I'm turning 31 next month. It's still fine. I think old starts at like 50. That's when it starts getting serious, you know? Yeah, Lumpy will do it for sure. He's barely part of the server, but he will do it. For free, of course.
They cannot handle
Nico?
Nico.
I mean, it doesn't really matter what do they ban now. A known liar. Casually ignoring my questions, whether he wants to cast with me. He'd like call you on Discord. Come on. Don't be that guy. You know, your noodles. Well, you're here now. It's not that bad. Just don't be a robot, you know? You're funny. You're a funny man. I believe in you. Just try it. I have chip breaks. I have chip breaks, and you're gonna have a noodle break. Wait, let me check Discord. Let me just call you, you know? Why not? Hello?
Hello?
Hello. We have a spectator
Right.
delay, so we're gonna have to sit here and stare at each other for a bit.
Oh, that's okay. You know, I'm happy with that. I'm
How
eating duck,
you're eating duck
as I mentioned from
with
earlier,
noodles?
with noodles. Exactly.
Are these homemade?
And no, they are I ordered them from a place I always order from.
Okay. So
It's
you're
only
not
like
ordering the
10 minutes away.
regular 10 burgers for the price of 5.
No, 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 no. I'm off of my A game.
Okay. Okay.
That's
Two,
like super money saving.
3 ducks for the price of one.
Two checks for the price of one. Yeah.
I think they
No,
would go out of business if they did that.
maybe I should start catching them myself.
Yeah, just get a hunter's license, get a gun, and go start shooting.
Yeah. Hmm.
How difficult can it be, right?
How morally wrong is that too?
Well, you are eating duck right now, so
No, no, no.
does it really make a
No.
difference?
I didn't do the shooting.
Yeah, you're doing the eating.
It's one worse.
My brother used to go hunting for it's like 10 years. He recently stopped
Mm,
since he doesn't have much time anymore, right? But he was hunting like boars, deers, rabbits, ducks.
I do think I'm kind of incapable when it comes to aiming, like IRL,
Well,
because I went
but in the games, not a
in the
big
game.
deal,
No,
guys.
same thing. It's even worse.
Now in
Completely
games,
incapable.
I believe you were pretty good in
No, I don't
FPSs.
think so.
No?
It depends on the day, you know.
Hmm.
With with first person shooters, I'm coin flip.
Okay.
Really, really bad.
You're not like Simon, the greatest. What was it?
Simon is the
Hammond.
greatest.
Hammond was the hamster in Overwatch, right?
Yeah, but there's like a I don't know if you've seen the clip of him
I did
from an
not.
official match where he completely whiffed all of his bullets. So I don't think he has the
Oh,
craziest aim.
Simon is like my friend that I met in on League way back when. Like what was it? Like 6 years ago we met together.
Story time.
I
Oh,
think
sorry.
so.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right. The game seems to be starting. Hopefully no pauses this time. Apparently Kenny, the ADC here on the side of Synergize Dawn, is a infamous MF1 trick. Mm,
Man, sometimes I think to myself, mm, the crunching that I do when I eat, like it has to be louder than other people's. Does that make sense?
it makes perfect sense.
Thank you.
Which
I
draft
haven't thought
which
about.
draft do you like more this game? Red or blue?
Mm, I'm thinking. Holy, wait, they have the Oriana Nocturne combo.
Yeah, they do.
I'd love to see that. Are they gonna pull it off?
The problem is
Spoilers.
Crankers have Diana Wukong Scion Misfortune combo. As long as they don't completely whiff it, I feel like it's just way more damage than Synergy's Dawn has.
Mm,
Thinking is hard. True,
I
Harold. True. Harold is
no.
Harold. Thinking is very exhausting in the long run.
Thinking is
That's why I play Master
tedious.
Yi to save myself from that. Diana surely has a
Mm,
good matchup into Oriana now.
surely. I mean, not right now, level one, but you know,
It's an assassin after all, but Ori can, utilizing the bulk placement correctly, can just deny her from
I
CS.
don't know to
And
be honest.
I think so
I
at
mean, in
least.
my mind, she goes in, tries to walk away, and then loses the same amount of health that she just dealt
I suppose.
while
But
she's running away.
whenever Nectan's getting kind of cooked top lane now.
Yeah, that's not my Renekton.
Your Nectan is clean for sure. It's not a Bengali textile worker, as you said in your tier list. It's one of the funniest things I ever read. completely
Thank you.
for no completely random. I'm just seeing it.
It was it was
Uh,
my best efforts to make it accurate, you know?
okay, there's a gank coming in mid lane and flash. Okay, very good.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna slow down his clear tremendously.
Gotta respect the Kong.
He also picks the Synergized Dawn's jungler picks more like traditional junglers. Meanwhile, in the higher division, there is a guy who played like Yone Jungle recently.
I saw the Yone jungle.
Yeah, so now
I
they
mean, he
just
didn't do that well that game, but it still worked, you know?
okay.
It was crazy.
Surprisingly, Ori dies
Hmm.
early on.
I mean, she crashed the wave and still died. I don't know about that. She could have like
Dying,
dropped minions
dying
maybe.
this early could spell out danger for the side of Synergize Dawn, but we're gonna have to wait and see. And for the side of Crankers, sorry. I
Renekton gonna be revenge right now.
keep calling
Buildings got
them
the fury.
Cronkers because the name is so random. I can't remember it.
Kron- Kronkers.
It's Gucci Crankers.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
it's
respect that.
yeah. Gucci
Ooh,
Hawk
Renekton
Crankers.
minus 75 gold. Do we see this item? Left hand side,
Yeah,
minus 75 gold.
yeah. But let me speed it up. Okay, never mind. All good. Yeah, already gold is still dead even at 4 minutes. I am saying it because in some games in Division 2, it already was like 2k gold lead. There were some stomps. Clean ward kill on the side of Renekton.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like this Orianna Nocturne combo doesn't do anything to that team. Like, who are you killing?
Yeah, it's just
Who are you killing,
you have to be very ahead to pull it off. I'm feeling. Otherwise, you just go in and nothing happens,
And the Nocturne dies.
and the
Yeah, and
Nocturne
then yeah.
dies or get polymorphed.
Hmm.
Renekton will not be able to play into the Scion for sure.
Yeah, he has a chance to play.
Okay,
The
Ezreal
other
popping
side.
off.
Holy. I love this top laner's name.
Windman go boom.
Yeah, that is extremely creative.
Fortunately, his team is currently 0-5. This is their last game of the group stage. They're trying to go off with a
Hmm.
bang, getting one win on the board.
I respect that.
If they win this game, they might take second seed from Synergize Dawn. So it is a big game for the Synergize team.
Hmm. Yeah, going 0-6 would feel pretty bad.
Pretty bad, yeah.
Not gonna lie.
They keep swapping their players though, so maybe that's why. Their top plays support sometimes. They have two subs that frequently join in. From what I've seen from
Yeah,
previous matches, so
scrappy.
bit difficult to play that way.
Mhm. I was
Okay, a
quite
clean
disappointed in
gank.
that Shen's itemization last game. I was quite disappointed.
What did you want him to build?
He did not go for a carry build.
Of course
It was
not.
not the true River Shen.
The strength of River Shen is giving a big ass shield.
Yeah, yeah. Windman go boom.
That first Drake should be going towards the blue team, but Nocturne isn't really in range to do anything as of yet. He could be ulting bot lane, I guess, but it didn't really make much sense since they have polymorph, right?
Yeah, I despise this double ranged support match.
Okay, Scion driving top lane, Ori recalling in plain vision, like these players love to do. On both sides, actually.
Damn, man. This casting stuff's kind of difficult.
What do you mean? It's fun. To me, it is
I
at least.
can't do this.
You can. You
I
don't
don't
have
know
to.
what to say.
You can drop off if you want.
Man, do you know Captain Flowers, Goat Caster?
Of course I do.
That guy's the best.
Okay, that guy is fucking dead, I think.
That's
Okay, never mind. Flash for flash. Still has his
okay.
barrier though. That Lulu, very squishy early on. I was
I feel like
expecting her
dying in
to
this lane is
die
a
to the
choice.
Q. Sorry, come again?
I feel like dying in this bot lane matchup is a choice.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying?
it is. It is. Okay, Ori ahead in CS. Despite dying, basically even in gold. Only 300 gold difference. Doesn't really matter that much that she died, to be honest.
Mm.
Both of these teams make incredible mistakes for no reason. Unforced errors, like you call it in tennis. So,
You're right. You're right.
even if a team is ahead by 4k gold, anything could happen.
Yeah.
Especially when we have Nocturne, Oriana, or Renekton. Both can deliver the ball just as easily. Okay, swapping objectives. Blue team gets the Drake. Red team gets the Grubs. I did not
Not my
expect
lane,
that
not my
ulti.
problem.
I did not expect that ulti to go on Diana, since it accomplished nothing. But to each their own.
Mm.
I made a really cringe joke in the other day. The guy was playing Gwen. It was very bad. So I said, Sion may be a terrible driver, but Gwen is the worst tailor, or something like that.
Knee slapper.
It was a knee slapper
Mm.
for sure.
You're not getting any sponsors for that one. Let's be
No, no
honest.
Lay's sponsorship after that one.
Lace, please. I need this.
Lays are so good. Like I'm not even kidding.
I can't remember the last time it happened.
Really.
I'm just not a big.
I do remember we have some disgusting trips in London.
I mean, yeah, sure. I guess they're a bit weird. But I'm not a
Okay.
fan of them.
There was a interesting MF ult.
I respect that.
Insta stop by the Nami tidal wave. As you're able to just always lose the 1v1 to a misfortune, I feel. Especially this early on. Later on, if he's good, he can wiggle his way out of losing to the lethality misfortune. Right. This game is still dead even. One Drake
It's the game.
advantage for the blue team though. Next Drake up in 3 minutes, still ways away. Top lane, nothing is happening, of course. Renekton is cute trying to even try hitting Renekton. It is Sion, I mean. Maybe going Grasp was a better option. And again, I don't know if Grasp Renekton is exactly viable.
I mean, I guess he just doesn't care about lane.
I suppose. In these versus tank matchups, you just sit politely and hit minions.
I mean,
He might
you know,
die.
Renekton got some armor, and he might be Giga 1v9 in these team fights.
Yeah. Forcing the Dominus. Pretty well played. Okay, Nocturne should be hitting his first item spike right now once he recalls.
He's peeping. He's a peeping Tom right now.
Okay, that Lulu seems very dead.
Okay, shielded the ult.
The Ori should not die. Very much trying to. Pulling him back into third range.
That Wukong is a dead man. Or rather, a dead monkey.
Dead man
Might I say.
walking. Is he dead? Okay, that flash, definitely not worth it.
Might just
He
execute.
actually executed? This Renekton
Got
should be
beat.
executed in-game, of course.
Wow.
In
That
Minecraft
Renekton
server.
lost. A lot.
That flash was a, a sight to sore eyes, I want to say. That Sion was not top lane actually, so he's not losing that much. Nocturne trying to double dip and getting the red buff. Sion
Get out
lending
of
him a
it.
helping hand, auto attacking him to safety. So far, I'm not seeing the MF one trick accusations.
Okay, okay. Yesterday I actually got one of my games terminated because I was a cheater in it.
Was he
This is the
misfortune
first
though?
time it happened. No, it was a fizz.
A fizz.
Hmm. Yeah, I checked the replay and he was crazy with it.
Okay, okay.
I even thought mid-game that he was being a bit weird.
Not
So yeah,
many, not many cheaters in this day and age, to be honest.
check him PC. Yeah.
Okay, we cannot
Hmm.
pop Science Shield anymore. That is
Ardent
rather
Sentinel.
troublesome.
No, I don't like that with a lethality misfortune. I don't
Yeah,
know. If I like that.
Ardent Sensor in general isn't really that good item anymore in comparison to other ones. A lot of support seems to be stuck in the past where you were always building it for your ADC.
Yeah.
The redemption is always better, I feel like. And
I mean, like if you
very
want to
dead.
damage mandate, well, oh my goodness.
Keep in mind, both Kenny and Seth don't play support. They just swap around. One plays ADC, then the other plays support.
Hmm.
They are both fill supports. No Aegis of Valor though. I got randomly double LP for a win, queuing my main role. So that was nice.
So not complaining.
It does happen like every 20 games, I believe.
Like, is this a real thing? Or...
Yeah, it is, it is.
Oh,
If you queue
oh, I didn't...
priority roles.
oh, sure, yeah.
I'm afraid that
Yeah,
Lulu
I mean, I haven't
is
played that
gonna
much.
earn more numbers in the death department in this game, seeing how these first two deaths went.
Yeah,
Okay, Cyan
very
there. That should
super.
solidify the dragon transfer. Top lane still has 5 plates. Probably not gonna go down for a cross map play. And Cyan will just TP back to deny the additional plating.
This is pretty even.
Yeah,
Jeez Louise.
yeah, dead even actually. Both teams are a bit afraid. Well, not really. A Cranker don't really care. That's what makes them scary. They don't care if they lose, right? They're already 0-5. But Synergize Dawn, they have everything to lose in this game. Okay, good flash.
This Renekton, definitely not from an Asian country. You are right.
Gemini does not speak Mandarin, only gibberish. Yeah, I mean, Sion is not a great matchup now. Unless you can bully him early on,
Yeah,
then you're gonna get stuck in this lane
you
doing
just cannot
nothing.
kill him now.
Okay, clean one trick bullet time. That could end very bad. Then again, Diana has no mana, so the Wukong seems very useless.
Yeah, this Wukong is... He is tickling. Goodness.
Ooh, MF, yeah. I don't think Lulu is a good pairing with the MF, to be honest.
Nah.
Maybe Milio was better? If you want to go Enchanter? Then again, Milio is a bit hard to play if you've never played support, right? Ooh, the cannon misses. Very unfortunate. And I think that Ori is still dead.
Wow.
Yeah, it was just
Full damage Diana.
Storm Razor, and the guy went not the HP build, went the torch build instead. can say I agree in this scenario, being against Diana Misfortune. Probably should go Seraph's Embrace and Red of Ages, the boring Ori build.
Just some back and forth action. Not
Yeah,
chilling.
and again, if you go full damage, you are more likely to do more with your combo Nocturne Ori earlier, right? It's
Yeah.
like a double-edged sword. You're gonna die more in lane, but be more useful in the. Yeah, that Scion is dying for sure.
Hmm.
Ooh, clean Ezreal ultimate. Lethal tempo, go. Yeah.
A really good point.
Very good point, very good point. Okay, so far, Wukong has a 0 kill participation. And again, once the team fight happens, it will either be extremely positive or extremely useless again. He is tickling after all.
Yeah. I see him hit the enemies a lot.
Yeah. Okay,
He's
Sion is at the
yielding-
stage of ignoring Renekton as he's hitting the tower. That is not a good sign.
Good job. -1.
I think it's time we stopped hitting the Sion and focus on the wave instead.
I believe getting the gold from the wave would be pretty valuable.
Okay, tab eyes, tab eyes. I love tab eyes this game. Yeah, that Nami, if that Nami went Ardent, she would not be doing this well in lane. She has Mandate, very useful for the
And
Ezreal.
they with juicer item.
Wait, give me a second. I'll be right back.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh, jeez. I don't have an enemy to solo. Yeah. Yeah. Nocturne Orianna combo in full action. That's pretty nice.
An emergency diaper change was necessary, my bad.
I understand.
Okay, what
You didn't miss
happened?
much.
Drake. Pretty bad. I didn't miss much. 2 deaths. And Drake going.
Yeah, no Drake. Pretty pivotal.
Seems like I missed quite a lot, actually. What happened with the
Yep.
Ori? You got blown up, being full damage?
He got jumped on by Diana
Yeah.
and could not leave in time.
I saw that fade away Lulu death. Yeah, that Renekton might be he is very dead, in fact. Yeah, can't say I agree going full damage Orianna this game.
Yeah.
Casual eating top, yeah. You gotta be very, very good at Orianna and min-maxing your range to effectively use that full damage build and not die.
I mean, her team can carry, so it's, you don't need the damage.
Ezreal very strong.
Man, my voice keeps going. I've lost my voice today because I have like a sore throat.
Unfortunate.
I'm very unfortunate.
I'm sorry for your loss.
No.
I insist.
I insist.
You actually say it all the time around the house, the I insist, but in Polish.
That's great. I'm
Very
actually
funny
so
each
happy.
time. Yeah, Orianna build, as I said, once she builds that, I assume Shadow Flame second, and Deathcap third,
Oh,
then, holy shit, okay.
oh, cool. Goodness.
So you were talking
Endorsed
about
as
that
well.
one trick MF. Seems very lackluster thus far. I have no previous experience with it. So that's just me seeing it for the first time. That's my opinion,
Yeah.
right?
We will judge a book by its cover, and we will flame.
Exactly, exactly. It is constructive criticism, not flame.
Surely.
Crowny on mid, yeah, yeah. You know Crowny, right? He was like infamous
Yeah,
for his
I've
Ezreal.
watched plenty of
Yeah,
that
yeah.
thing.
It's a shame they got booted from LEC.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
Los
the
Ratones
whole journey was rather unfortunate,
as
but it
Prio. Yeah.
was super fun to watch. Man. Yeah, this Oriana's just gonna die.
Renekton seems very useless for now. Like he is hostaging the Scion in the lane.
So I think, you know my issue with
With
Ardent? Doesn't
Kentua, yeah.
Ardent give no ability haste? Or am I wrong?
Let me
I
look.
feel like it doesn't.
Yeah, it does
Maybe
not.
my sense.
It does not.
That's what I'm
On hit
saying.
damage dealt, 43.
Holy.
That's
That's at
huge.
least 2 auto attacks.
It is. It has to be one of the worst items to build here now.
Yeah,
The
like you just
lethality
want haste,
misfortune.
I'm pretty sure.
Like, even like redemption was better, for example. One of the
Yeah,
best support
I
items.
agree.
Okay, whiffing the Diana ult. I am not watching these tanks hitting each other.
Okay, Misfortune altered nothing, although I might not have seen that
uh,
correctly.
that the Ezreal is popping off, I gotta say.
Yeah, that's just like he's
Show me.
burning.
she.
Dr. Mug is mugging.
Holy shit, that Diana. Okay.
Wow.
Okay, that was it worth it? I don't think so. Well, I mean that ulti is very short cooldown, so I guess getting that knock flash is very worth it. It was a good copy pasta kit. Thank you for your contribution. And Ezreal is destroying them. Holy.
Just bro.
2k gold lead for the Crankers.
Yeah, looking pretty good.
Very strong showing from the ADC each game, I gotta say. This is game 3, actually. The last one. I just forgot to update the title because I'm stupid.
Wow, noob streamer.
I should have some numbers on the screen in the future games indicating what's the score series. That's on me. Again, since it's 11, I think it's safe to assume this is game 3, right? I think this game is solely on Diana to carry. Dropping these drakes seems very illegal. The Renekton... Holy... Okay. They just... Yeah, they stole the Drake. They are taking full bullet time.
Jeez Louise.
Okay, that was a good turnaround. Will it be enough? Flashing for Nami surely cannot be worth it.
Yeah, I don't know if that was worth.
Okay, securing that second Drake, these Ori ults are starting to hurt, I gotta say. Andorian Renekton. Andorian Renekton.
I don't know. Ezreal is cooking them.
It is
But they can't do
the
anything about it.
Antarctica super server Renekton for sure. He doesn't
No,
really
really.
have to do anything. He just has to run in with Dominus. They burn with his passive of the ultimate, and he stuns a random person. He doesn't really have to do anything else. Same with Nocturne.
Therefore, are you suggesting he should go AP for the ultimate damage?
And that's why they pay you so much to be a caster here.
No. I need a team behind me as a coach. Let's go.
I think you'd be a pretty good coach, actually, if you
know,
actually
it's right.
tried.
Oh, thank you.
If
I
you
mean, I
have
was
the
trying
dedication,
at
yeah.
one point, but then I gave up
I see.
because it took some effort, you know.
It
Not
took
a lot.
effort, yeah. And 4 Fallout NPC. And then Ezreal is having a crazy game, but second game was a Kaisa. It was like 10-0. First game was a Zaya 5-0. So yeah, he's having a very good series. And this team is trying to end him as much as possible to hold him back. It seemed a pretty good
Wow.
team. I don't know what happened in these first 5 matches that they lost. I mean, okay,
This
maybe
could
they're
be
pretty good. They have made some
multiple
horrendous
gaps.
mistakes in 2 games, even the game they won. So maybe they were just unlucky.
Is it a particular player
Hey.
gap, or is it just a team gap? What's the feelings and thoughts?
Wait, who flashed? Or he flashed? Could be some player gaps. I think that the top laner and support swapping is one of the main issues why they've been losing. That's my opinion.
Like they're actually swapping in
PayPal
Yeah.
watch every game. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. That's the problem. PayPal watch. Let me ban a person. Give me a second. There's a bot in my stream.
Oh,
There we go.
I understand.
Okay. Yeah. The guy is fucking dead. And Ezreal is very dead too.
Sure, we're just gonna stare death in the face.
It was pretty illegal
respect
from
that.
both ADCs to die right there, to be honest.
That was illegal.
That's what I'm saying. That there are like mistakes like these happening for like no, things are just happening. There's no reason for them to happen. They just do. Like can be 4K gold lead ahead, and you just lose a team fight for no reason. It's what it is. Okay, what's the HP of Sion? He got over 1K already from his W. There is a Nocturne ulti into Wukong. Okay. That Diana is very dead as well.
This is the Oriana build. Maybe we were doubters. Maybe we're doubting.
As I was saying, it was a terrible build for lane, but things like this are gonna keep happening.
I mean, I don't know really.
Like it's a
She's
great
only AP,
build.
you know.
It's a great
They don't
build
build
for the
much of it.
all-in, yeah. But you gotta be very good at min-maxing your range and your shield, your movement speed to not chain die in every single team fight in lane, right? Yeah, I mean, he had people walking into him on MF. I
Do you know what I
believe-
feel like? I
Okay,
I
cute
feel like this
Baron.
Oriana can easily die. No,
Yes.
like surely when you have Wukong Diana,
Yeah.
and then once she dies, they should have. I mean, they don't even have that
Okay.
much armor.
Okay, Renekton. Not that much PayPal anymore. PayPal revoked, actually.
Pay power declined. Yeah,
What was it? When you PayPal chargeback.
turned out to be rupees.
PayPal chargeback. That's what they do on stream. Okay, Shockwave is back on the menu. Actually, all ults are back except Nami's Tidal Wave. And he hit a wall.
Noxus.
Oh my god. Okay, they could be
So,
this. 3 dead. 3 dead. Ezreal's still alive. He can
they
cook
can't
this
kill
Diana for
Israel.
sure.
They cannot kill Israel.
Killing this Sion is a bit of a challenge.
That too.
Does he have pen? He does.
Does, but he doesn't
I
have
think he's
max
dead.
health damage, so I don't think he deals damage.
I mean, Ezreal is
I mean, you're just
notorious
not-
for not really that great against tanks now.
Yeah, like you're just not really building LDR.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Yeah, let's be honest. And Gremlin is just
I don't
built
know about
different.
the Cycle Sword though. Does that do anything? Maybe. Maybe I don't know the tech.
Kenny. Is it Kenny from South Park? Okay, why did he walk back in? Yeah, I'm telling you, these games are a fiesta, all of them. Especially game one was a huge fiesta. What the fuck is happening right now?
That's what I'm saying. I feel like they should just pick more Fiesta champs to match the gameplay.
Yeah, exactly. Just bring out the clown car, pick Shaco.
That where's the Shakos?
Pick AP
Exactly.
Shaco.
Like, can we get Twitch in the game?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, and from what I'm seeing from this first series, them casting for Div 3, I think all of the games in Div 3 look like that.
Hmm.
Okay, third Drake, started by Cranker, easily secured. I'm thinking whether that Scion can reach a point of no return, that he cannot be killed, but what might happen is that his whole team will die around him, and then just 4 people will hit him for 10 minutes, and eventually he'll just fall over and die.
Knock, knock. Who's there?
Knock, knock.
It's far away.
Who's there?
The fuck's saying it, MF?
Oh, I thought he was gonna bad tell a joke. Oh, my bad. Shit.
Oh, that knock ult was very useful, I think.
It did look cool. I'm gonna
The
admit it.
fade away.
You know what though? This Nocturne doesn't know the tech. You know what he should be building? Abyssal Mask. Through his
Abyssal
damage.
mask.
Get that Oriana damage up there. You know what I'm saying?
You may be onto something.
Maybe I'm onto something.
Yeah, the sign is dying
Looks
for sure.
like you're not.
Anytime now.
I hate these 1v1s.
The Renekton is hitting so many buttons. And he's still
I think
dying.
this Renekton is winning.
With
Can he?
the, with the Dominus proc, he might.
Oh no.
But Scion still has the ultimate.
On me, team. Can I get any rotations?
On me, on me.
I'm looking.
Okay, there's no way I could be able to play this ever. I'll just lose my mind in these extended trades the last 20 minutes.
Yeah, it's so disgusting.
Okay, Nocturne ulti is back up again. That was quick.
What are your thoughts on double
if-
Black Cleaver?
Double. Okay, this is not season 6, bro. This is time to go to bed, Unk. They don't stack anymore. I know what you meant. You meant on
yeah.
Renekton and Nocturne. I mean,
Yeah. I guess it's not terrible.
Renekton needs it to ever even be close to killing Scion, and for Nocturne to stay staple as a pick, you know?
I mean, I guess they don't go on the same people.
Yeah.
Usually.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's okay.
But I remember the times when you were just building 6 Black Cleavers. I am that old.
Hmm.
Because the effect was not unique, so you could just get 100% armor pen from 4 Black
Oriana.
Cleavers.
She
Ori is
doesn't
actually a
know how to
monster
build
now.
single different weapon.
She has death cap. She has 500 AP. So maybe it was the correct play after all. Starting Baron with everyone alive, not great. There is a Psy in the middle of everyone. I don't think he had to flash that whatsoever, because he has the TP shield and his own shield.
Yeah, I can see. I
Yeah,
can see that.
let's flip some burgers, right? The Baron.
Yeah.
How big is that shield? It's like
It
600
is
HP, no?
very large according to my calculations.
Yeah, you just brought out the ruler and measured it
I did.
on screen.
It looks about gone, actually. It's gone.
It is a very nice observation.
Thank you.
The Lulu just almost died to a okay, are we actually ulting Lulu though?
But this Renekton has GA, so it's so good for them.
Okay, Ezreal dead. Wukong dead. I think that was a terrible target selection. Kenny dies to air.
This Renekton is Giga 1v9.
He's
I
not.
felt it.
Oh,
Maybe not. Maybe he's not.
Diana is dead, I think. Yeah. And this sign is dead for sure, right?
I don't know if this sounds.
These fights
Guys,
are
where's our
such a...
damage?
Okay, he's full HP, so he has 200, 200 mark, 300 armor.
Imagine being this silent and
He
you
has
can never die,
six and a half
but you
k
can't help your
HP.
team. It's like he's in a different realm of
Yeah,
existence.
he is. He's in the death realm, if you could call
He's in
it
a
that
death
way.
realm. He's just spectating the fight.
Oh my god.
Like, that's
Okay.
our team. Let's
Let's
go.
let's not ulti Lulu anymore. I think that's the bad play. As Nocturne, I mean.
Yeah.
I think that it does nothing. I don't think that champion does anything this game.
Yeah, like the Renekton engage was fine.
Yeah, but the Nocturne afterwards was pretty bad.
Yeah,
Okay, it is
like,
soul
has to be
point.
more patient with his
Wukong
ult.
is hitting blue. The Drake is gone actually, and they have Hextech Drake on Ezreal,
Oh, yeah,
and
this-
everyone is gonna fucking die.
I
Great bullet
think
time.
done for.
Okay, 3 Hextechs. That's a lot of ability haste for Israel.
No, they will never outclose this Ezreal, surely. Unless he's a silly Billy.
I wanted to make a joke, but I'm on Twitch, so I can't.
I respect that.
Okay, Scion can bleed actually. 6.5k HP, about to turn into 0, I think. And the
I
man
panicked
is
Hydra because he was feeding useless.
not dead. And he's dead. Okay,
Damn.
without Scion, they can't play. I'm afraid. No one can walk in. Okay, bullet time still down. Cyclone almost up. The Diana misses basically everyone. This looks like
It's not looking good.
it's not looking good. Okay, they have to turtle and wait for the Baron to be gone. They need a monster combo of all of their ultimates to even have a chance of killing these beefy boys in front. Catching this Ezreal seems to be impossible unless he
That's what I'm
misplays
thinking.
tremendously.
I feel like their draft just not have the right characters to kill this guy.
Yeah.
When was the Ezreal even picked? Choice.
Ezreal was picked. Let me check. Surely nothing important will happen when I do it. He was picked like 4th, or 3rd, I believe. Yeah, it'd be first run of picks.
Okay.
This MF was first pick. Turns out Kenny was playing Rel game 1 and 2. To answer your question. I mean, granted, they have gold players, like Nielsa is gold, right? For example. He has been playing well, I gotta say, despite being gold. Maybe he just doesn't play rank. There are some people like that. I was one of them.
Faker was one of them too. Real.
Yeah. Basically, yeah, this guy is Faker, just gold.
That's true. I think this
Yeah,
Orianna just likes.
of course, there is nothing wrong with gold. I'm just stating the fact that he is.
True. Just
Okay,
a true
decent bullet time. That Ori is not
Ori is
dying,
dying.
actually.
She...
That was a huge Ori ult, and this Renekton is about to kill everyone. Or no one? It seems he's killing no one.
They're kiting very well.
And what's happening? Ori triple kill? Ori quadra kill? Ori penta? Ori redemption arc? Please steal it.
For a pentakill? He has to steal it. Oh my god. Oh my
He
god.
fucking stole it.
Somebody report that jungler.
I think his red buff stole it. If he has it. Does he have it?
If that Orianna was killed by Wukong, that was
Yeah, that was
possible
GG.
losing.
Holy, what a game. They actually
Okay.
lost to a 0-5 team. That has to feel giga bad.
That's gonna be hard
Damn.
to recover from.
Maximum aura loss. Okay, I have to invite this Windman Go Boom in here if it's possible.
Go through.
Wait, what the fuck is his name? Someone can. Uh, wait, let me invite him on League. Couldn't send your friend request. Where the fuck is his? Can I find him on VL somewhere? Surely I can. I think he might be an interesting guy with his name.
I think his name suggests a lot about his personality.
Wait, surely I can find him. Gucci, yeah, there he is, there he is. Is he? Fuck, what the fuck is his name on? Wait, are you Wind Go Boom? Ben.
If it's not him, that's such a weird message to type.
You might be right. It is pretty funny to write.
He would probably, in that case, call you some sort of slur.
Okay, if he doesn't respond, he
Yeah.
doesn't respond. It's okay. I think it would have been funny to interview him really quick.
Uh,
So, why the name? Is it important to you? Has your family any family relations with that name?
I think maybe he likes the simple things in life.
Let's see the damage though. Okay, the Wukong was like paper, 20k damage. It
Yeah.
was pretty 50k, 50k, 50. Pretty very close game now. These damage graphs are basically identical.
I mean, to be fair, both junglers are pretty useless. Let's be honest.
Yeah, they're just there for the ride. No
Yeah.
offense. Okay, no offense. No offense. It is. Let me find them again.
No
Ashin.
offense. That's such a funny name. What?
Oh
This
yeah, I
guy's
just
a
got it.
genius.
No offense.
This guy is a genius.
He is a genius. Uh, uh, why am I laughing at this?
Maybe it's just his actual name.
No offense on the Wind Go Boom. Okay, add him a
Like,
friend. There we go. Okay, let me add him here really quick. Add friends. Where the fuck is he? Can I drag him? No. We don't. We do not have the technology. Add friends with DM, right?
yeah, let's perhaps use the search feature.
Not create group message. What the fuck? Okay, invite to call, right?
I suppose.
Like
I'm not
call.
a pro either.
Hello.
Hello.
Give me a second. I just dropped my co-caster because I'm stupid.
Okay.
How the fuck do I invite someone to this call? I did not do Discord very well.
You have to click
Right click someone, right?
just click add friends to DM at the top.
Do I? Alright.
Yeah, and
There we go. There we go. I'm such a smart person.
Oh, thanks.
Okay, so your Windmen Go Boom, no offense.
yeah.
Could you elaborate on that?
I changed my name, and then decided I didn't want that name, but I don't know the email password for this account, so I can
Uh-huh.
never change the name. So I'm just stuck with it.
Tremendous, tremendous. I was expecting something funnier, I'll be honest. I'm a bit
I'm so
disappointed.
sorry.
Nah,
It is what
I
it
think it's
is.
simply put that you're just a name genius.
I
Yeah.
Let's be
yeah.
real.
I've heard you get PayPal very often in your games. Is that true?
Yeah, that is something we do. That's why we haven't won a
Hmm.
series.
So you go 05, but you're rich.
Yeah.
So who's the winner in the end?
I think it's us, to be honest.
Exactly, exactly. So you go 05 and then you stab Synergize down in the back and make sure they don't get second in their group. How does it feel?
Yeah. Oh, they didn't get second because of us. Oh, that's
Yeah,
funny.
they did not. As far as I know.
God.
I Let me check the
It's
standings
great.
really quick. 'Cause I
I
believe
mean, you
they
know what they
had
say.
sure second if they beat you, but
It's not about the journey, it's about the destination.
true.
And you
Yeah.
guys won at the end.
Bro,
There you go.
if they can't beat the 0-5 team, they don't deserve it.
Tr- yeah,
I could,
That's my
I think
perspective
that's
on it.
reasonable.
that's
No flame.
reasonable. Reasonable, yeah.
No flame.
They
For sure.
are tied for third with Celestial Fenrir. Exactly tied in everything, I believe. So I believe head to head will decide, and I think they won against they won against Fenrir, so they're gonna get third. I think that's how it works, right? So yeah, you managed to get one win. Very well played. I enjoyed this series. You both of you made some horrible mistakes. Very hard to watch, but some great plays as well. So they evened themselves out. You know.
Yeah, man. Yeah, love that.
Horrible is a harsh word. Come on.
No, I think he's right,
Come
to be
on.
honest.
Mhm.
Yeah, it is what it is.
I s-
It happens to the best of us. You know.
yeah.
I've made some horrible plays on stream. Well, actually not on stream because no one wanted to stream my team. So that was probably for the best. Yeah, you definitely were between a rock and a hard place in the third game. Going to a Sion with 2k bonus HP. But you made it back in the team fights. You were pretty impactful later on, right? So
Thank
again,
you.
well played. Plans for next split?
I don't know. Whoever will take me, I guess.
Whoever pays the most. I see. I see.
No, no, no. They don't have to pay me. I'll play
I
for free,
respect
no
that.
problem.
All right. Thank you, Frankie, for hopping in with us.
Yeah, great interview. Thank you.
No problem. Uh, all right, guys. So it was a great series. I thought it was gonna be a tremendous stomp, given that it was a 0-5 team. And that usually means there is a reason why they're there at the bottom. But surprisingly, it was actually pretty fun. Both teams gave me good laughs with their plays, both good and bad. But that's what Div 3 is for, right? I want to see what's in Div 4 at some point. I'm a bit afraid, but well, I am courageous after all. I did watch Courage the Cowardly Dog, so I had the great role model when I was growing up. So yeah, maybe I'll cast more of Synergize Dawn games. We'll see. I definitely want to cast my mothership team, so Twin Koi and Twin Long Eel. And yeah, that was very fun. I'll see you guys next time. So on Thursday. Bye bye.